Okay. You are now tuned into the Blanime podcast.
A mulberry is a tree, Kuwabara is a man, and I'll prove it. This world shall know pain.
Welcome to the Blanime podcast.
They was it 83?
83.
Moving along. All right. Well, this is episode 83 of the Blanime podcast. I am Unbothered Mike. I'm with Sine _ Nate. I do not have a name this week. I'm sorry. I had to feed the baby, so I forgot to think of one.
You
got one
go
for
with
yourself?
Nader. I'll stick with Nader because I
Nader.
can't. Joe Snay.
Joe Snay again? Fuck it.
Joe Snay.
You Snay.
Go with it. I could not write that out today. I was gonna change my name to that on Twitter. For some reason, I just went blank. I was like, how am I gonna spell
Use
that?
K, but like leave that E off and then put NAE after.
That's what I thought because I still had the shirt with it, but I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
I'll change it back.
Yes, we back again for a very special week. We have a very special lady with us on, Miss Ashanti, but y'all might know her as Spicy Lady Entertainment. How are you doing? Can we get a round of applause for Spicy Lady real quick?
Yes. I'm good. Just chilling, you know. Trying to stay sane.
Right.
Yes. Ashanti has a podcast, YouTube channel. She cosplays. She does everything.
Twitch, everything.
Twitch, yes. Gaming, all that stuff. So how do you get all of that in?
Man, I don't.
You running off for 36 hours a day? Because I don't have that kind of time.
I don't always. That's where I have to prioritize and where time management comes in, to where I'm like, all right, so I haven't posted YouTube videos in a while, so I'm just focused on that along with podcasting. So it's kind of like 2 at a time, whereas if I have free time, then I'll work on other things. But I try and do it all, but not enough hours in a day, especially editing.
Everything.
Facts.
Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you jumping on with us and everything. When Nate set this up, so I'm glad we got to have you on. I had your podcast downloaded, but I hadn't listened to too many episodes. So once she told me that we were having you on this week, I was like, "Oh, good shit! Now I got a show I can put ahead of all my other stuff that I'm backlogged on listening to." So yeah.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Yeah. So real quick before we get into everything, I did want to shout out to the Patreon listeners, everybody that's in our group on Patreon, on the Discord. We did get 2 new Patreons within the past day. So shout out to Elizabeth Scott. She joined the S-Class Demon level, and
Hey, I got money.
Yes, Elizabeth, you still gotta join the Discord. I'm gonna have to send you another message. And then 30 minutes ago, Lesh Lady also is an S-Class Demon. She joined, so shout out to her. Thank you for all the women that are joining.
To
We
the
appreciate
ladies.
Y'all are queens. Y'all just utmost queens. Thank you so much. And then our boy Malcolm, who was already a Patreon listener, he upgraded to the Ultra Instinct level. So shout out to Malcolm as well.
He got money. 'Cause honey.
Malcolm, he binged all of our episodes within 2 weeks because he's a mail carrier. So he would listen to many episodes on his routes and everything. So I'm like, okay, that makes sense then. Cause I'm
He started from number 1.
He started from 1. He told us that he finished it in 2 weeks. Caught up in 2 weeks. I was like, bro.
That's lit.
Kudos to you, because some of them first episodes, our second episode, I feel like was rough. The first one was not that bad, but that second one, I was gone.
Because we recorded the first and the second one in the same time, and we were drunk by the second episode.
I was just saying by the second episode, those mimosas that hit. We had to go to work the next day. That was the worst. I was like, I don't know what I was thinking. I'm too old for this. We trying to get up and go to work like this.
I didn't know mimosas did that. I didn't know that. I know that's a different type of hangover I've had.
Moses will do that to you.
We started recording on Fridays after that. Literally,
Yeah, we was like, yeah, we cool on this Thursday shit. Let's do Fridays from now on, because yeah, I ain't coming back to work the next day and doing this shit. So yeah, but shout out to all our Patreon listeners. We appreciate you. I'm pushing out these YouTube these video episodes and everything for y'all first, so y'all get to see them first, and then I'll put them on YouTube like a week later. So shout out to everybody on that. Ashanti, aka Spicy Lady. So can you tell everybody? I guess we know you have your many hats that you put on. So how did you get into the content creating game?
Well, I love entertainment. I'm a dancer, singer, writer. So like I grew up with that already. So and again, I'm also majoring in it in school. I'm in entertainment management. So it's something I see myself doing for my career. In high school, I was like, I don't see myself anything but dancing or something entertainment. Like I tried, it didn't work. So yeah, I just decided, let me start creating, because I wanted people to see what I do. I'm a dancer too, so I've want to do dance contests with anime or comics. So that world is amazing because you can really make your own within other parts. So this is a stepping stone for that. But still, I love to entertain and create and just help, I guess, inspire other people sometimes, because I looked up to certain people who inspired me. So I kind of wanted to be that person back. So yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, make sure y'all subscribe to her podcast and all her Twitch and her YouTube and everything, and make sure I'm gonna put the link to for all your stuff in our description so they can get to you easy. So
thank you.
Real quick, before we get too far into it, Spicy, we got a little fake beef right now.
What?
So
You got beef?
we got a little fake beef.
Oh, y'all too?
Yeah, me and her. Yeah, because I wanted to mention this on the show. So now Pat be making fun of me right on the timeline. Yeah, she know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So she didn't know that I saw this. So Pat had posted my photoshopped head on a UA student, talking about my quirk was the what did he say, the head buster, and she liked it. And I was like, oh, that's funny, huh? Like, we ain't gonna be on the show later on. I said, okay, I'm gonna bring this up on the show. Like, you got a little laugh out of that, huh?
I was just scrolling. I'm just like, oh, why not? Someone took time out to Photoshop your head on that UA body. I'm just like, wow, that's talent, and it's funny.
I am weak. He said your quirk was being a head buster. Wow, that nigga Pat.
I'm tired of being treated like I'm the only bald individual on the timeline. Like, I see other bald niggas, but they don't get the smoke that I get, and I'm sick of it. Yeah, so I just wanted to bring that up. I peeped that like there. So I know you was laughing at it. So
it was innocent. No, it's more like, oh, that's talent. They're talented.
What?
They're talented for doing that.
Oh, she ain't.
Was that this week?
That was this week. Yeah.
Yeah.
She haven't seen my photoshops yet. So
I appreciate people who can Photoshop, because I have a friend who does that, and it's annoying because any argument we have, he'll just send a Photoshop of me or something, and I'm like, when did you have time to do this? Like, why are you clowning me right now? Like, when?
This man right here, I am. You will see any of the J-Rock memes you've ever seen. He made them. I'm trying to think which is the funniest. No, I want to say your gifs that you make that are yourself. Like, he comes out and they are quick. I'm like, bro, how did you do this so quickly? How were you able to respond within a minute?
Right. So I'm like, that's talent.
Yeah,
that's talent. So I'm like, it was a respect. It wasn't a laughing. It was like, oh, that's talent.
Can I be honest? It's a defense mechanism, because I'm so used to being attacked, so I have to attack first. So
I feel that.
Yeah. So I get all the smoke from all sides. I have to make sure I come even funnier and harder than they come at me first. So. Pat, I'm gonna really just dedicate a day to slandering Pat one day, because he got plenty of horny tweets that I can bring up.
Man, I've texted Pat. I'm like, Pat, you can't be wild on this Twitter like this. I'm like, go to bed. I'm like, Pat, go to bed. Why are you tweeting drunk? Just go to bed. Just go to sleep. We don't need to see all that. We don't need to read it. We don't.
Yes, for listeners, if you know who Pat is, just search Gumbo Sama and then type in "I need it" and just look at all the tweets where he say "I need it" and look at everything under there. That's y'all's homework.
Lying.
And then at Pat and be like, "Is this you?" Like that.
This you,
Oh man,
bro.
yeah, I catch those every now and then because they might hit. I want to say I've seen them in like daytime hours.
It don't matter what time of day it is.
matter.
Okay, that's
don't.
okay. I didn't think. I thought so. I was like, it don't be nighttime. I'm like daytime too. So
I gotta respect Pat's horniness to a certain extent because Pat, thank God now he's recovered from COVID. Pat had COVID for like 2 weeks and he was still getting them horny tweets off. I'm like, nigga, you are sick right now.
And writing, God punch.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, you need to just rest. Stay off social media. Just rest. Like,
rest.
oh my God.
That nigga getting horny tweets off with no taste in his mouth. You gotta respect it to a certain extent.
All right,
all right. Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh my God.
You gotta respect it. You gotta respect the dedication. I ain't gonna lie. I do respect that. Cause man, if I don't have taste in my mouth, I'm thinking about other things. So
okay.
but shout out to Pat and his recovery of COVID.
Yes.
Oh man, yeah. But yeah, I just had to bring that up because I peep everything that everybody likes. I'm like, okay, you like this joke about me. Yeah.
I am crying.
Respect. I love it.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, you want to do current watches?
Yes, current watches.
Right. Who wants to go first?
Shanti, you want to go first? Or I guess
I can go first. I've been reading. I've been watching God of High School and reading it. God of High School, Fire Force. I recently picked up Initial D yesterday. I like to go on Hulu and just pick up random old animes I haven't watched yet, and so I picked Initial D, and I'm like, first of all, any 90s, 80s anime is already good to me. So watching it, I was like, wow, that's pretty lit. So I think it's based off a video game, I'm not mistaken, or something. I think
so, yeah.
And you can see it in the anime, so I really like that. Because I finished God Eater, and God Eater is also off anime, so I like that aspect where you can see that video game style in the anime. So I'm enjoying it so far. Decadence, obviously. Those are only ones off of my summer premiere list. The other ones aren't doing it for me, especially Peter Grill's and the Ogre Sisters. That's basically a hentai, and I'm just like, yeah, I dropped it. I was like,
Mike looking like maybe I should pick that up.
Yeah, I was like, I thought it was gonna be funny. It was just no. So but those are the ones I've been watching so far.
Yeah, I think I've outgrown not hentai, but I don't really watch hentai like that. But I think I found out this week about myself that I think I might be outgrowing harem anime. But the jury's still out. I had to check back in on that one because I watched something that was like a harem. I was like, I don't really care about this like that
because it's the same plot. It's always the same plot and the same girls. You just it's like the little niches or whatever. So I'm just like, yeah, it's okay. Unless High School DxD. I love High School DxD. That's different.
Yeah, I saw that one way back when. I would have to rewatch that because I really don't remember too much about it. But I did finish that like years and years ago. Yeah. Okay. Nate, what about you? Was that all you watched on Ashanti, or you got anything?
Yeah, that's all I've been watching.
I was gonna say this is so random. I am a couple weeks behind on Rent a Girlfriend. I'm so mad because I did the first episode of that. But this week I continued part 4, JoJo's, because I've been kind of lazy with my anime watching the last week or so. And I am at the part where Josuke and them went to the tower and the guy was living on it, and now the alien dude I think is about to die because he got shot through. And I'm really kind of sad about that because he's a real one.
Just keep watching.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
just keep watching.
Okay, because I was like, oh, I'm sick. He was so nice.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Just keep watching. That's all.
Yeah.
I'll say.
Okay, cool.
Every JoJo, just keep watching.
Okay. Because there'd be some other shit going on. So that's where I'm at on that. I did pick up a couple episodes of Bleach, so I'm in the fight with just because it's been so long. The short captain.
Oh, Toshiro Hitsugaya.
So yes, he is fighting one of the Arankars.
Haribel.
Yes.
Hey, that's my girl.
I love her.
Yeah, I was just gonna say she's lit. She's lit. So I'm in the middle of that fight right now, and I did watched the latest. Well, I watched, yeah, because I was week to week. I watched the latest episode of Decadence, and so I won't give spoilers because I know that you're a couple weeks behind. But what I will say is they gave enough in this episode
to make up for that bullshit last week.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, they didn't make up for it all the way, but they did some of the questions that like we were all wondering. Like, what I will say, I don't think it's a parallel world. I believe they're all in one realm. So I'll leave it at that. Because that was what I was thinking at first. Like, well, maybe it's some different realms going on and like parallel worlds, but I think they're all in like one realm. And it came because I do not want to give a spoiler, but it gave me enough for me to say, okay, I'll probably watch next week to see what's about to happen, because it did kind of end on a cliffhanger. This episode, so I was pissy last week with them, but they're bringing it back. But I will say the that other, whatever you want to call it, that other cartoonish thing, the animation again was not where it needed to be at certain points with it. Like we were saying last week, when they go from there to the actual like regular Decadence or whatever, it wasn't. There was a couple scenes I was like, they could have did a little bit better on that. Personally, I felt like they could have. I mean, maybe that's how it's supposed to be, you know, but I was like, that was probably my only complaint for this week. But the episode was decent. Like I said, I'll keep watching just because they gave me enough to be like, okay, I shitted on y'all last week. I think it is Mappa, and that's what
Mappa plays favorites.
Okay, because I was like, this is a Mappa, and that I don't know if it's like I said, if it's supposed to be like that, but I was really disappointed because I was like, last week maybe it was just we was tripping, it wasn't that bad. It's not horrible, but like you could tell, like compared to what they do on the other side of it, like those particular parts, it's just not as like they don't put as much effort in. That's how it feels to me. But
that's how I felt about to the Abandoned Sacred Beast. Mappa did that one too, and they didn't care for that anime at all. Neither did I. So I was like, yeah, Mappa don't care. They say, hey, we got God Hustle coming. This is gonna be one season anyway. Just put it out.
Girl, I was listening. I was like, I am so glad when you are anime lately, because Mike knows me and Leek hate that. I hate that. I dropped it about half. I probably dropped it like 5 or 6 episodes, and I was like, Hank, like y'all had the potential, but everything was just kind of like lackluster. Like the storyline was redundant and kind of blah.
And they put it all too much on Hank, like because every story has a villain that entices you to where you want to keep watching. It was more of like the villain was basically in it. When he wasn't, he was corny. It was all on like Hank, and I'm like, I don't like this. Like there's no like there's nothing for me to want to keep watching. Like there's no like anti-force against anyone. It's just the same repeated thing. Oh, my friend, I have to kill you, or this and that. This girl with the shotgun, don't use it. She mad because I can. Like it's just the same thing, and I'm just like, it had the potential. Because episode 1 was good, but
yes, it was. Oh my gosh, episode 1 was so good. I was like, this is gonna be some heat. Episode 2 came out. I was like, okay, I'm gonna give him 3. Right, this might be, and then I was like, okay, y'all just doing the same thing. Like, what is and Hank and I didn't even finish it to know, but yeah, everybody. I haven't heard anybody actually liking that show.
I mean, neither.
I mean, they loved it, and I'm like, that's great, but I just felt like again the concept was there, but I feel they dropped the ball on it because when it first like premiered, people were like excited because they read the manga. They're like, oh yeah, it's a great series. And I watched it. I'm like, because I try and give them chances, but I was like, my hand was like, we're not about to watch this. I'm like, we got to, and they would not allow me to press next. I literally was like, come on, we have to. My heart said, nope, we can't. I'm like, come on, we have to. And I just couldn't. I was like, but the dub helped. The dub really helped me binging. But when I was watching it,
did it?
Yeah, watching it when it was in sub still, I was like, ugh, that's too much. But the dub really helped me to get through it to where I can like cohesively give like my review on it, because before I was like, put on Fire Force. I'm like, I can't.
I wonder. That makes me wonder because I definitely tried. I watched the sub and that could have been one reason why it was so rough. I was like, this shit sucks, like big time. You hate to see it.
Yes, I've heard nothing but abandoned sacred beast slander. So yeah.
Really,
mainly for me because oh my god. And I hate when people when they make terrible women characters are just there for show or to fake woman empowerment. That's what they did for both these women characters.
Yes.
It pissed me off because I'm just like, well, I don't want it then. Like, why have them in here? Why give her this rank role and she's just fan service? Like, to have her be fan service somewhere else. Like, why is she? I'm just like, okay.
Yeah,
Not the author.
It was trash. Mikey, what you watch? I'm sorry, because we go on a rant.
No, you good. I don't think I watched too much different stuff this week. So of course I've been watching God of High School. It keeps feeding the inner meathead in me. Like, I love this fighting. I love hands being thrown. What's my boy name? Jin Mori. It's looking like he's gonna be one of my goats when it's all said and done. So I'm sure Spicy knows because she's read ahead. So
did you see what Leak said on the Worst Gen Twitter today? I want to say he said either he watched episode 3 and went ahead and read because you know how he is, and he said that he's not feeling it. He said he probably not gonna keep watching it. I need to
fuck Leak.
He tweeted.
So I'm not misquoting.
Because he was like, seeing how strong these characters are going to get makes me not want to watch it. And I'm like, well,
yes, that's what he said. Because I was like, ooh.
I was like, that's a spicy statement. But
so let me slander Leak whenever I get back on the timeline. Because, yeah.
Oh, I saw that today because I was like, oh.
Yeah, I was like, hey.
No. It's too early. No, I'm not letting him do that. No,
I think he said he might have read ahead, and that's where his conclusion came from. I can't remember. I really don't want to misquote him. Let me read the tweet.
My friend read ahead. She's like far ahead, almost current, and she's telling me like it gets like really really good, and she was telling me to get caught up in it. And she's normally good at telling me like series are like that. So I'm like, that's probably definitely an opinion thing, but. Right. I mean, I understand. Some people don't like OP characters. I mean, I get it, but
yeah. He found out how strong the characters get in God of High School, and I must say, kind of not interested anymore. And then somebody was like, "What are you thinking?" Because I have some thoughts too. And then Mike Check said, "Ooh, talk to me, bro." And pretty much in both tweets, he was like, "Feels like another DBZ, honestly. Just huge fights and unreal power, honestly. Granted, it was just a spoiler with no context on how strong he gets, but I'm just like,
But it's called God of High School, so it makes sense why they'd be on like a godly level, I guess. Like, I don't know. I can
slander 2 of my other favorite anime podcasts. I'm here for it. Let's get it.
Don't do it.
Mike Check didn't say. They just said, "Ooh, what are you thinking?"
Yeah.
To see what he responded to. Oh well, Mike Check did say. They said, "Man, preach it though. We don't need another DBZ. I'm waiting to see if there's more to it than what we've seen so far. I mean, the fights are animated well, but I'm like, is there more to it?"
All right, Polo, tell I'm on y'all ass. Yeah, y'all gonna let my shit build. Y'all gonna let God of High School, God of Community College build, and let these niggas throw hands, cause I love this hands being thrown shit. All right, I don't need like some intricate story every single time. Like, just let me see how these fights go, and I'm gonna enjoy it each way they go. Now, we're not gonna compare it to DBZ because we all know DBZ's fucking power system is trash sometimes.
Yeah,
and I'm saying this with a DBZ shirt on. So no, yeah, y'all gonna let this shit happen, and we gonna see how it goes for season 1. I would not let any God of High School slander begin as of today, 3 episodes in, I think. Yeah, so yeah. Mic check. Worst Gen, y'all gotta shut the fuck up. I love y'all. Shut the fuck up.
I'm crying.
I will say, they're like picking and they're giving you guys something early and taking some things out for later. That was my only thing I had with it, because I felt like the Manhwa did a great job kind of feeding you everything when you get to the fighting thing. Whereas the anime, they're kind of like speeding it up, but then slowing it down at the same time. Like that's the only thing I was saying around. I'm like, why? But I mean, they probably have like a reason for it because they did work with the creator for it, throughout the anime. So I'm like, maybe something they worked out with him. But that was one thing for me. I was like, it's kind of awkward to put this here, but I still like it. So.
I mean, a lot of people. That's the first time I've seen anything kind of like not positive about it, I guess. And it caught my eye earlier because I was like, "Ooh, Leak with a hot take."
I'm on Leak's head.
I had to sprinkle a little
spice
drama in this, yeah.
Yeah, Leak, I'm on your head, boy. We gonna respect God of High School today. I did watch Black Clover 2. I was down 2 episodes on it, but I watched the 2 episodes as of late were kind of fillerish. It wasn't really nothing going on, so I really don't have too much to say about it. Yeah, it's nothing really going on these most recent 2 episodes. So I need this time skip. I need this fucking time skip.
I just need the time skip.
I'm ready for this time skip. That's all I'm pretty much waiting on at this point. Yeah, but you did get on this most recent episode. You did get not the most recent one, the one before that. You got some insight into Marielona's past and Fugolian's past.
Girl.
Yeah, so they talk about them as kids a little bit. Yeah, so
that's my girl. Oh my gosh,
undefeated lioness.
Yes. Period.
Girl.
That is my dog. Okay, well that's kind of good to know. I know they was kind of beefed out growing up. Well, not really beefed out, but she kind of didn't give a fucking.
Yeah.
She had all the power, so that would be.
She was OP from childhood on up. Yeah, yeah. No, I fuck with those 2 characters for sure because I really like their dynamic as brother and sister and everything. Yeah. What was I gonna say about her? I just lost my fucking thought about her. She might be behind Genryu's side. She might be my second favorite fire user in all anime. I have to think about it, but I'm pretty sure she might be my second favorite as far as fire users go. So yeah, there's another point for Black Clover for all you haters out there.
Cause niggas be sitting on it. It's still.
Yeah,
I like Black Clover. It's just a lot of episodes.
Are you reading it?
I took a break from it, but I've been binging it like dub. So when it fills up, I'll just binge it like a weekend or something and just get caught up. I stopped, I think, when they entered the tower with the crystal and everything.
Okay.
Like
so the elves. Oof.
Yeah, so I kind of saw the conclusion of that. So I was like, what the heck? Because that's where I stopped. I need to go back. But just sometimes with Black Clover, I do a binge. I'll take a break and go on something else. And I'll come back to Black Clover. It's not really like something that I have to keep. Yeah, like I have to keep watching because again, it's been going on for like 2 years non-stop up until now. So it's kind of like, oh, it'll be there.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
My last one I did watch, and I'm so happy I picked this one up. This looks like it might be my second favorite current watch right now. 2 episodes in. I still don't know how to say the title. Giabate, something like that. Anyway, I love a good samurai anime, and they kind of made it modern in the sense that they came from the Edo era to current, and it looks really good so far. So the main guy's name is Sensui, so I can remember that because I'm a Yu fan.
Sensui.
Yeah. So his name is Sensui, and he's a dope ass fucking swordsman. So I fuck with all the swordsmen and monsters and shit. So this one they do that mix of animated and 3D. So like everything is animated, and then the monsters themselves are all 3D monsters. So I'm cool with that. Like don't just do all 3D. So it's looking really good so far. So
okay. That's the Hyaki Maru looking dude, huh?
He does look like him a little bit. Yeah. So
I need to watch it.
Yeah, it looks good. It's 2 episodes in. I don't know what day it comes out on, but I know it's 2 episodes in. So by the time you probably watch it, you might be 3 episodes in. So
okay.
Yeah. So that's the third thing I watched this week, and I'm pretty excited so far. 2 episodes in. I like the premise of it. And we talked about it a little bit last week. Yeah. So basically, these people, everybody in the world is basically turning into these monsters. called GBS.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Mhm.
I had it on my top 10, but I took it off for some reason. But when you explained it, I'm like, I think that's the one because the name was so different.
Yeah, it's
But
yeah. I don't know how to pronounce the name, but the monsters themselves are called GBS. So, it's another one of those Crunchyroll originals. So, I can't say that they've missed on a Crunchyroll original from all the ones that I've seen. Inspector, Tower of God, God of High School. It's another one I think of, but yeah, they haven't missed so far on these Crunchyroll originals, so I'm pretty happy. Oh shit, Nate disappeared for a second. What's wrong, Nate? What's wrong with you?
My eyes broke. Oh, because my shit cut off, and I really don't know. I swear we're gonna be beefed out if we on the same Wi-Fi right now because I specifically we have the house Wi-Fi and he has his Wi-Fi, but I took myself off of the apartment Wi-Fi to use his because he usually plays the game on the apartment Wi-Fi. But this nigga's on his Wi-Fi with me and we recording, bro.
You're not choppy, so you good. You know, it just went out for a second there.
It literally was like you're not connecting. I'm like, what the fuck?
You good.
And then it kicked me out. Okay.
Yeah. If it starts messing up, you know, we'll pause for you, but you good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So bad.
Well, yeah, that's my current watches. So yeah, got a high school, GB8, something like that, and Black Clover. Yeah, and I think that's all of them right there. So, cool. Let's go over to Ask Blanime and Spicy. Let's see what we got going on here. Let me start from the top. All right, so let's _talk 009, which that's also they're another anime podcast. They asked us what's your thoughts on the return of G4 TV. I actually haven't. I remember G4 TV, but I honestly don't remember what was on G4 TV. Spicy, you remember?
I know.
No,
it was fool. It's just nonsense.
Okay.
Just white boy stuff.
What the fuck is G4 TV? I remember the name.
I don't even know.
It had dumb meathead stuff, some game shows, I think sci-fi shows here and there.
Let me look up.
I only
G4
knew about
TV
it
shows.
because my dad used to watch it here and there, so that's the only reason why. But it was just game shows, stupid kind of you remember those MTV shows the parental
Next
control.
and stuff,
yeah, it was kind of those kind of stuff, but way more ridiculous. So I'm just I guess the boys are happy, but me, I'm
Oh, okay. I'm looking at these show names. I remember some of these show names.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Can you name a couple?
Yeah. So Attack of the Show. I remember that, but I don't remember what it's about. But I remember it being on TV. That aired from 2005 to 2013. X Play. I remember the name of that show. I don't remember what it's about. That's from 98 to 2013. What else do I remember? I'm just gonna name off the ones I remember. Ninja Warrior. I definitely remember Ninja Warrior got big.
Well, Ninja Warrior. Yeah.
Anime Unleashed 2002 to 2006. I really don't remember seeing that one.
I don't remember that.
Let's see. Spaceballs, the animated series.
Yeah, I remember that. My dad used to watch that.
Street Fury. Yeah, a lot of this stuff. I remember G4. I remember it being around. I just don't remember what. Oh, there's an Iron Man anime on there.
It's kind of when nothing else is on at 2:00 in the morning. You put on that. That's literally what G4 is for. It's just that.
That makes sense.
Yeah. This is all coming back to me. I watched this. This would have been way back in the day when I watched any of this. So, honestly, I don't have any thoughts.
I feel no ways.
Yeah, I feel no ways. If they come out with some really good content on there, then of course I'll watch. But
yeah,
I'm not looking for it.
And I don't have cable, so
yeah, is it cable? Oh, if it's cable,
right? Is it a streaming service this go around? Is it gonna be a cable network?
That's true.
That's a great question because I only use my cable for sports, and that's it. Yeah. All right. Well. We feel very indifferent about that right now. I guess we don't really care too much. I guess. All right. This is from our boy Matt Harper. He said, "What anime character not in your top 10 would you want to have your back in a horror film?" This sounds like a Nate question. So I guess it's he said a character not in your top 10 that you would want to have your back in a horror film. I'm trying to think what show. It's hard to think of shows not in my top 10. Let me see. Oh well, shit, not in my top 10. One Punch Man. Yeah, there you go. Saitama.
Theory.
Yeah, he can have my back.
That's fair. Probably any of the JoJo's outside of Jonathan. Cause I feel like that nigga got punked a little bit too much for my liking. But all the rest of them, young Joseph, not this old ass one that I'm seeing in part 4.
Yeah,
I love Joseph though.
Young Joseph.
I love him too.
I loved him.
But this old one, they got him like with beginning stages of dementia. It makes me so sad. It really does. But I'll take Josuke and Jotaro, Joseph. I think I'll take any of them.
I'm interested to see if part 4 is gonna enter your top 10 after you finished it.
That would be interesting.
Because I don't think part 4 is in my top. I'd have to really think about it, but I enjoyed part 4 way more than I enjoyed any of the other parts. So I have to really once we do our top 10 again, then I'll have to really consider it. It might be in the 15 range.
I was gonna say I think that's it for me too. Because I would probably do it as a whole. In part 1, definitely, and that first half of part 3, but they said I would actually probably take Josuke or Jotaro. I'm saying Jonathan, but his young Jonathan didn't know what his stand was, and Hormone. I don't even know, whatever. I don't know how much. But his hormone, if I took the young one before he realized what his stand was, hormone, that could save me. I don't know, but
fuck
in
that hormone
film, shit. I need Star Platinum. I need
Star
him to
Platinum
stop
will
some
whoop
time
somebody
real
ass.
quick.
Yeah.
And he can stop time. Give me about 2-3 second head start. Or Shiny Diamond. Either one. I probably Josuke and Jotaro.
Yeah, because he can heal. Jotaro likes to take too many bullets. He wouldn't really be of much help if he's not training.
That's facts.
That's true. That's true.
That's big facts. All right.
Spicy, who would you take?
Yeah.
Oh, Shura from Blue Exorcist. It's not.
Okay.
I like her. She's a sword. She's kind of. I think she's almost demon-like from what they hinted at. But yeah, I only said that because I have my Blue Exorcist poster up, and I'm like, yeah, I'll take Shura. She cool. She'll do the job.
That's funny. That's good.
Some of these questions are funny. I can't wait till we get to them. All right. Let me see. Sorry, I'm posting these questions so everybody can see what I asked. All right. So I know, Nay, I know you don't know nothing about this shit. But are you? So Black Hero asked us, are we ready for Young Justice season 4? Ashanti, you watch Young Justice at all? Okay.
Yes.
Now you probably would like Young Justice if you gave it a chance. It's a DC show. It's not an anime, but it's.
I feel like I've watched
Young Justice.
You probably watched season 1 because it came on Cartoon Network a few years back. So you probably watched season 1.
Maybe that's why. Because I'm like, that doesn't sound.
Young Justice is one of the better Western shows that are out. So it's really good.
I have to pick it up then.
Yeah.
Keep going.
I'll give you my my DC Universe login if you ever want to watch any of that shit. So yeah. What'd you say? Oh, you need to? I got you. I got you.
I am crying.
I'm gonna send y'all my login because
I'm using illegal sites right now.
Yeah, I got y'all. Don't worry. We don't need to do that. Yeah,
I love DC. I'm a huge DC fan. So their anime stuff, perfect.
Hold on. What real quick? What are your thoughts on Batman?
Batman? Oh, yo, Batman's cool. He's not really my favorite.
Okay, all right.
My favorite. You'll take that.
That's a trick. No, because someone on Twitter talked about that. I think it was Knox, and he got an argument with Aaron about Batman, and I was like, nope, you're not supposed to move me into that. But no, Batman, he's cool. I'm tired of seeing his story redone the same all the time. Can we just skip that part?
I'm a Bruce Wayne slander account, so
I love Damian. Damian is the perfect Batman.
I fuck with Damian.
Yes.
I fuck with Damian and I fuck with Terry McGinnis heavy. So yeah. But Bruce Wayne, yeah, he can go. Yeah. So I mean, long story short, I'm excited. I didn't even know that they announced Young Justice season 4, so I'm excited for that. Season 3 was pretty good.
The poster leaked last year, and I caught it and I posted it, and it said season 4, and I think it's called like Alien something. It's on my Twitter, on my Instagram, but basically it's kind of hinting at like what happened in like season 2, the certain character.
Oh yeah.
So, and they may be coming back with another group of heroes that people like in the comics. So I'm excited about that. That's all I'm gonna say.
If it's that character that I'm thinking about, I need him back, and I need that.
We all want them back.
Yes. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, I'm excited. This is my first time even hearing that season 4 was even coming, so I'm ready for it. Damn, I'm ruining my line. All right. Cool. Yeah, I'll send y'all those logins. We need to. Yeah. All right. Let me post that one so everybody can see that question here. All right. Bet. Okay. Next question. Now this is a funny one. Which anime main character would buy their girls Birkins?
Who's a? I don't want to say who's a simp, but who's a simp?
Let's run down the simp list. So I'm putting Sanji. Tuxedo Mask for sure. Sanji would. Bomb would definitely buy Rachel.
Definitely. Damn near
he would definitely buy her Birkin. That hoe. She don't deserve. Brock from Pokemon would definitely buy all the Nurse Joys.
Definitely.
All the Nurse Joys and Officer Jenny's Birkins. With his gym leader money.
I feel like Bruno only because he has the money for it and he loves his homies.
Who is Bruno?
Bruno from Part 5, JoJo.
Oh, Bucciarati. Oh,
yeah, Bucciarati. Yeah, because he got it like that. So he's like, yeah, all my homies get Birkins. Everybody get the Birkins, like, because he's mom.
Shit. Now that we know that Joseph, was out here in these streets. He
probably buying Birkins for Josuke mama. Keeping
I don't know.
He gonna charge that. He gonna use his Speedwagon card and say, "Hey, you get whatever you want here." Shit.
JoJo may do it to shut like his girlfriend up, like his wife, like, here, take the car and get whatever. I don't care. I'm going to play with dolphins.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
Shanti, I don't know if you watch Domestic Girlfriends, but Natsu, he would buy that show so I can make it make sense. He would have bought. He was messing with both. Anyway, I think he would have bought both the sisters a Birkin because he didn't care. He was like really simping, like hardcore.
You think Yusuke would buy a Keiko Birkin?
No.
Is she? No.
I was just saying. I was thinking. I was like, Yusuke, not Kuwabara.
Oh yeah.
Kuwabara would definitely buy.
Sister?
Yes.
DA sister. Yeah.
100% Kuwabara. Yusuke would not buy shit.
Kurama might if he got because he kind of smooth with it, so he it's possible. If he's in his humor.
If anything, Kurama will buy his mom a Birkin. He wouldn't buy no female. He get his mom one.
I am crying.
Yeah,
You think Meliodas?
Meliodas, I don't know if he would buy. He just want to grow. He just want to grope. He don't give a damn about buying no shit. He just like he know he can cop a feel, and that's all he wants. So
maybe Bond with his lolly wife.
Yeah.
Probably do that for her.
Bond. Yeah.
I'm crying.
Oh, King would definitely buy a Birkin for Diane.
He would. That'd be a big fucking Birkin.
I swear, probably about like 80 just to make it into one.
Hell yeah.
Magic.
Yeah, he need magic. He need Merlin to supersize that bad boy.
I am dead.
Yeah.
That is a good one.
That's funny. Anime and Birkin. That's funny. Yeah, Jennifer been tweeting Cap all week talking about she want a Birkin. I'm like, look, we got bills, and if I got 30,000, I best believe I'm not buying a purse.
That's how much they cost.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look, I don't know. I see the name, but I didn't. Culture.
Somebody tweeted a picture of like the cost of Birkins. I was like, bro, y'all got me fucked up out here.
But when you buy them, they appreciate.
Yeah.
value. So I wonder how. No, I'm just saying, like, you buy it and then I guess you can resell it for what, double? I don't know. I didn't know they were that much. Goodness.
If I got 30,000, I'm not buying a purse. It's not happening. I'm sorry, women listeners. It's not happening. You know how much shit I could buy with 30 grand?
No, for real. Yeah. That's my
Wouldn't you rather have a
loan.
car?
That's my school loan. That's a school loan.
That's
Almost.
You know how many stimmies it would take to buy a Birkin? No, I'm cool.
$1 million. Shit, talk about 30 racks for one. Goodness. Whew. I'm glad I don't look at stuff. Oh, I'm glad I ain't Google no stuff like that, because that would just
make you sad.
I did not.
But she would see these children getting them, like these celebrities getting their children Birkins. I'm like, they don't even. What are they gonna put in there? They binkies. What they need a Birkin for?
They gonna color on it.
Exactly.
Like they don't even know. Oh
Exactly.
wow. Okay.
All
My
right.
mind is gone for the night.
All right. And this next question, this is gonna be a spicy question for sure. So ex Nadim said, "What is your favorite JoJo scene?"
Ooh. Dang. Let me remember, because so much shit happened in JoJo.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit.
It's so much stuff.
I'm trying to think, because I just recently finished part 5. I'm trying to think what was my favorite scene that like made me get up out my seat. It was it the downfall of Kira? You know what? It's tough. That's really tough. Because as much as I used to slander JoJo has some really good parts in there.
It probably has to be like a Joseph fight that I can't really think about right now. But I remember watching it, and I did enjoy Joseph's fight because how creative he can be and how like
Joseph used to pull shit out his ass.
I know, but in a creative way.
I didn't even know it was gonna work. Nigga just do this shit.
I respected it though.
But in part 5, I liked Trish's moments when she used her stand. And except I don't like Giorno. I slander him because I feel like he didn't deserve the OP stint that he got. And the JoJo bros come for me all the time, and I'm ready
Giorno
to fight back
Giovanna?
because he most of the part 5 he just stood there or was in caught a situation to where his other friends had to save him, and he come in and heal everybody. And for him to just get the Requiem stand, I'm like, did you deserve it though?
But who?
Or was it just fate? It was definitely plot armor for Giorno. And it's just like the way how he won in the end. I'm like, I'm very unsatisfied. Like everyone had to die for you, and the whole time he didn't even like these people like that. Like he's never had like a one-on-one like friendship vibe with any of the people in part 5. To be honest, so I just didn't get that.
I think his closest person would probably be Bruno that he was closest with.
Because they have like stop the drugs. That's the only thing that they had in common was stop the drugs. And you know what? Bruno fight with Giorno. I liked how Bruno chased Giorno down. I did like that fight when a little bus
in the subway or whatever it was. Yeah.
Subway. I did like that fight because Bruno had Giorno pressed. He was like, "Who is this guy? Like, what the heck?" And he was so confident. But yeah. I did like Trish's moment with Biggie Smalls.
Biggie Smalls.
I did like that.
Yeah. Nay, in part 5, a lot of the stands are actually named after like musicians. Yeah. So
I think Josuke's is Prince, right? Or not Prince.
Wait, Josuke?
No. Yeah, his Shining Diamond? No, it's not Prince. It's crap. I used to know all of them. But Trish is Spice Girls because it's Spicy Lady. Oh, and that's how I got my name.
Yes.
That's dope.
I can't. It was another one. Was one named after Mariah Carey's song? It was. Oh man, it was.
They had Ice Baby, and it was Cool
Vanilla
Freeze.
Ice. Yeah.
Vanilla Ice. They had They had Michael Jackson, The Man in the Mirror, in part 5. They had part 6, Jolene Stand Stone Ocean. It's after a Prince song. when you read that part.
Part 6 comes out next year.
Hopefully.
I thought they announced it though.
No.
Oh, they didn't? No,
I would have known.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm gonna default to you on that one. Yeah.
But yeah, no. But I think their production came out instead. Like if you watch enough of part 5 and voice that we want part 6 animated, then they'll think about like animated. But that's just marketing ploy.
There's no reason it shouldn't come out next year.
But we'll see.
My favorite character, this isn't necessarily my favorite scene, but my favorite character out of part 5 was definitely Mista. That's my boy.
Yes, he's best boy.
Yeah, I fuck with Mista. That's my nigga had the guns on him. So, well, Nate, once you get to part 5, you're gonna see all the gifs you see on the timeline. They gonna start making sense to you. So that's the best thing about part 5. Is like I've seen this gif 100 times. I never knew the context of it. Yeah, like so
the jump scene.
When they jumped that nigga, oh my god, that was perfect. Bro,
I've seen that so many times. Okay, and
I loved Abakio. Abakio had every right to be on Giorno's ass like that because he knew from the jump that this man wasn't for the gang. And I was like, yes, Giorno, dig into him because he got ulterior motives. Get him. But
I'm ready for part 5. I'm gonna get through part 4 the rest of this week. I'll probably start watching part 5 this weekend because I everybody talks about part 5 like, and it's like so good. I'm really right there. Oh my gosh, I really JoJo's really impressed me.
I told you. Ashanti, I used to slander the fuck out of JoJo's last year.
So I've heard.
Yes, I did. And hey, listen. This character growth. This is my arc, okay? My redemption arc. And I've come full circle, and I've definitely enjoyed part 4 and part 5. For sure, I already know part 4 is my favorite. I'm stuck between part 2 and part 4. I mean, part 5 being my second favorite. I can't think of which one I preferred.
Joseph just had a swag about him that I fuck with it.
Yeah, but yeah, that was a good. I'm glad we had a JoJo's question this week. So this is from Call Me Leak. He said, shout out to Leak. He said, "What new anime are you enjoying the most?" I think I've already spoken on them. God of High School and GBI or whatever it's called so far. Mind you, there's only a few episodes in, but those are the ones I'm enjoying the most. I was enjoying Gleipnir until they fucked off that story, but yeah.
Ooh, that's a good one. Am I enjoying the most this year?
Oh, Fire Force 2. Yeah, Fire Force deserves a lot more respect than it's gotten.
It's from season 1 to now, I even said it. I was like, yo, they are doing a lot of like more fights, I guess, because season 1's kind of just like human combustion and explaining like the world. Season 2, now season 2, it's like scrapping, and it's weird because like I haven't really saw that in season 1 until like the end. So seeing it now in season 2, like the first like 3 episodes, I'm like, dang, like it's like that. Okay, cool. So yeah, it's getting. Their production doing a great job with animation too. I was like,
Nate hasn't finished all of season 1 yet, but once she gets to that show fight, she'll be out. I know she'll fuck with after the show fight.
Yeah, I'm struggling right now. And I started it over to like try to get through it. So
it's kind of
nothing bad. It's just like you said. It's slowly. It's putting the world building part. I'm not mad at that. I need to push it. So you say Fire Force. I don't know about this. I don't know because I feel like I haven't watched much of this year's stuff. Oh, come back to me.
All right, we'll come back to you.
Because I really don't know about this year.
Shanti.
God of High School. Fire Force game there, but like, definitely God of High School because like you said, I love a good scrapping anime. But I heard like the women characters in this show are like going to be crazy, and Ma is like an example of that. So I'm excited to see that going forward. And I love Jin. Jin is just his personality is so cute, and we're going to see this. He's OP. So it's I like it a lot. The characters are cool too, and the design is really cool as well. Like I love all the like the streetwear fits.
Yes.
That's what I wear. So seeing that, it's pretty cool.
Yes, definitely. And I just love that Jin kind of reminds me like of a young Goku. Like he just want to scrap. He don't care about none of the other shit. He just want to fight strong characters, and I respect it. Like you don't have to have no complicated backstory where your daddy died or your daddy killed your mama or some shit like that. Just like I just want to fight. Like I just want to throw hands. I respect it.
Maybe it'll be out of high school once I catch up.
It's only 3 episodes in.
I know. I only watched the first one. I mean, it was cool. The first episode was cool. Probably out of everything that dropped for the summer, that I've watched, because Japan Sinks I don't really care for. Decadence is cool. It's kind of dark, so
that's what I heard. I was gonna
warning. That
save it for
dark.
like a Patreon podcast that I'm doing once I start it, but I'm like I don't really want to watch it in my free time. I wouldn't. I want to tell people not to watch it. But I will say, I feel like if you like Gantz, you'll kind of like Japan Sinks, because it has, to me, it's dark like that. Not the same storyline, but just Gantz can get really dark, and I feel like Japan Sinks did too. But it wasn't really. It's just not all that to me personally. I'll probably go with Decadence right now, just because I've watched more. I'm caught up with it right now for this season.
Okay. All right. Next question is another Leak question. Leak said, "Which anime do you think has influenced the current generation of anime the most?" I have a thought.
In a good way.
He just said the most. I mean, either way, good or bad. I have a thought off the top of my head. Y'all tell me if y'all wrong. I hate that I'm thinking this. So I think as far as influence goes, I think Naruto might be one of the more influential on the current anime, unfortunately, even though I like Naruto, but I hate Naruto fans. I don't want to give them that satisfaction. Yeah. I think it might be the more influential things, because you see a lot of certain details of Naruto in today's anime, like Naruto's backstory and just the way he is personality wise. You kind of see that a lot of these new characters are kind of his sons in a way, and just the way they kind of put stories together. I see a lot of Kishimoto's influence on stuff. I'm still watching One Piece, so I don't know if it was really influential so far, but I can't give it credit right now because I'm on. Yeah.
No, One Piece isn't influential to like people nowadays, but people like love it. But I want to say it's influential mainly because I feel like it does touch bases on a lot of like government and real world issues, to where people kind of get turned off to that sometimes. Whereas Naruto is just like storytelling, fighting, endless fighting, whatever. And I would even say like Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon, also 2 series that have influenced like pop culture, music. All those series kind of, you see that a lot in like today's thing, where people like, watch those now. But yeah, those 3 are definitely like, which rightfully so. As much annoyance as I get, like you said, with like Naruto fans, sometimes Dragon Ball Z fans, and Sailor Moon fans, but it's just like, you can appreciate it, but don't let that be like the only experience you have with anime.
Please.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Please.
Because it gets really redundant and annoying when I go into like stores and I see like terrible like merch of it, where I'm like, my friend has better merch than this on her website. It's kind of like where it gets like, okay, it's a marketing ploy. So that's my spiel on that. But yeah, I think Naruto and Dragon Ball Z definitely like go hand in hand like that, especially with like the fights and like Goku and all that fun stuff. Even though I know the current like manga, no one's really happy with how they're writing Vegeta, but they're like yo, Toriyama can't write characters. They're like he's a
He hates a character that he created. Like I
Yeah.
just don't understand.
His
Like-
best written character, he keeps fucking him off. That has to suck.
On purpose. I think he does it he does it because he knows people are gonna be pissed off. I that just at this point it has to be
Yeah.
it. But whatever. Yeah, I agree. Definitely Naruto. Probably the biggest.
I haven't watched all of Naruto. I'm be honest with y'all, and I don't care. I've watched pieces and pieces with it. 'Cause I have an ex-boyfriend who watched it, so I will watch it. But I watched Shippuden on my own. But I kind of pieced the things together. But I'm like, all right, I guess I know what's going on. But I mean, most of it's filler anyway. So I'm just like, Naruto just didn't pull me in like how people say it did. It just, I respect it, but I just, it's not my favorite.
Okay.
No, I know. It could be because of like the hype that it gets. I don't know, but I don't know. It just wasn't for me. I know I meant to go back and like watch it for my own again, but it's cool. I respect it. It's one of the greats.
I got issues with certain things that happen in Shippuden. So.
Yes, and they has beef
True.
with Kishimoto.
Yeah, whatever.
All right. Next question. Black Hero asked us to choose 3 anime characters to start a band with. So off the top of my head, Carol and Tuesday are 2 on there, and whoever the antagonist of that show is, I can't remember her name. She's the 3rd for me.
Angela?
Yes.
Angela ass could sing her ass off.
She really can. Them notes, some high notes.
Yeah, she could hit some notes. I would do Carolyn Tuesday, and then I have to have a rapper, so it would be old boy that got sent back to Earth. I can't think his name right. Ezekiel.
That's my husband right there. I love Ezekiel.
That would be my third.
Carol was swoon.
Yeah,
I was like, sing, girl, sing. Carol is me, so seeing her react, I was like, yeah, girl, I know. Same here.
I was gonna say, yeah, you could see it in her face. She was like,
I posted a clip when he was like rapping to her about like how much like by saying her name. Yo, seeing Tuesday's face, she's like, dang, my career gone because this girl about to go and marry this man.
Girl was gonna go run off today and go try to catch his ass.
She was like, dang.
Wait, hear me out. Carol, Tuesday, and Killer B.
Oh,
you fool. Boy,
I just need him to ad-lib. Just ad-lib throughout the whole song. That's it.
I wonder if he put some dance moves in there.
That'd be kind of hard.
He definitely would do the choreography. Definitely.
Dude, I was gonna say that I know this is random, even though they didn't dance. I mean, they didn't sing, but they did like a lot of dancing in the OP. But Death Parade, Deckham, and that other girl,
yeah.
They would be my background dancers.
The My Hero kids would be my backup dancers, and then Jiro would be one of the singers because Sis was blowing. I love him that My Hero episode. But yeah, Carol and Tuesday, to be honest.
That's an easy 2 to have in the band. Like they gonna kill shit.
They be singing. Yeah. Oh, and Flora. I love Flora.
Oh, Flora, girl. Oh my gosh.
I sing that song every day.
Flora. Oh my gosh. Girl, I think I start crying. I'll cry a lot, right? But I think I start crying when she like started singing.
Flora, and that Rihanna type girl, the one that like had like a love thing with the other guy. I liked her voice.
Yes, I can't think of her name. Yeah.
She gave me like Beyonce, Rihanna vibes in the anime.
Yes. That anime was really good. I feel like it's underrated.
Watanabe. I love Watanabe.
So many. That was an underrated anime, I feel like.
Cool. All right. Well, we had 3 other questions, but I kind of skipped over them because I didn't know anything about what they were talking about. So let me go to the easier one. So I'm not caught up on Fire Force because I've been trying. I like watching Fire Force in dub, but for whatever reason they haven't dropped the 2 most recent dub episodes. So the 2 most recent episodes are in subbed only, so I haven't watched them. But Rofane asked us thoughts on the Sharon versus Shinra fight. Has Spicy, have you seen that one yet?
The who? They said
Charon, CHARON versus Shinra. I don't know who that is.
I don't know. Let me look at the picture. But yeah, I don't know. Charm.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm assuming that's a.
Is that the new girl they just? Oh yeah. The black guy with like the.
Yeah, I haven't seen. Oh, okay. I've seen pictures of him, but I didn't know who he was.
It's coming up, so it's like you can't answer right now because it's coming up because they just started in like episode 3. They just started fighting.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, bro. Sorry, yeah, we don't have any thoughts on that fight because it's not enough information yet. Yeah, Nate's not out of this one completely too. So yeah.
He's OP though. He's OP. I liked his like ability, but yeah, I haven't really seen much of it yet.
Okay. Oh shit! Tail just asked us a question just now. Okay, let me go to Tail real quick. Would you rather use would you rather use your blood as a weapon like Dead Man Wonderland or become a vampire?
Become a vampire.
But can I go out in the sunlight or? It depends on what kind of vampire it is, because if we're talking like Deadline, or not Deadline, what's it called? Devil's Line. Then
they were just like those depressing like Twilight vampires.
Yeah.
Castlevania.
Yeah, I was gonna say I like the Castlevania vampires.
Yeah. So I definitely could do that.
Yeah, it really depends on the type of vampire.
I'm sorry, the whole blood thing, like I don't like
blood bending.
Yeah, it gets. I feel like that gets really messy. I know drinking somebody's blood does too, but like I guess I'd rather do that and keep it pushing. Then they keep like coming in and out, and we don't know if that hurts.
That's true.
Like, of course, on the show, but that could probably hurt because you have to like. I just know.
Yeah, like what if I'm anemic? Then that's gonna fuck everything up.
Because I am like that would be dangerous. Like I'd rather. Yeah,
I think Stain and Toga use blood and their quirks in My Hero.
Yeah,
so I'm like, what if y'all got like HIV or someone that's HIV and use your blood?
They're done for.
Like, what else can you do?
They will be done for. Yeah, Stain's a nasty nigga. Now I think about it. Damn.
I'm fine.
Yeah. I hate to fucking see
it. That's so funny.
Yeah. Yeah, Tail. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Vampire, bro, because there's too many things that can go wrong with the Dead Man Wonderland. This is why I didn't get a season 2. All right, so there's 2 more questions. This is from the same guy, Lord Vale 93. So let me ask this one, and Spicy, maybe you can chime in on this one because I don't know what character he's referencing. He said, word on the street is Megan Thee Stallion put them hands on Tory Lanez like Han Daiwi did Bake. Do you know who?
Is that from God of High School?
I have no idea who Han Daiwi or Bake is. I'm not, if it is from God of High School, I haven't got all the names together yet, so I don't know characters' names like that outside of Jin.
Those sound like God of High School names, but I'm not too sure. But leave my good sis Meg alone.
Yeah.
I hate that narrative is out there now that she. But we said that last week. I was like, it had to be an altercation. That okay. They still haven't spoke. I don't know.
So Bake is the old boy that has the bat and
Yeah.
All right, let me see who Han Daiwi is. Is that the old boy? The
guy who fought the one who fought him.
Okay.
In that battle after.
Okay, yeah, he did beat his ass. Okay, I mean,
so you trying to say that Meg had a bat?
I guess he's trying to say that Meg beat Tory ass basically, and that's why the whole situation happened. I don't know enough information about what happened between them. Whatever I said this last week, whatever happened between them, if he indeed shot Meg, then he's a hoe, and there's no place for that. Yeah. I don't support domestic violence, so I'm not here for it. I do support women. If you come into contact with one of these niggas that would harm you, shoot they ass. I do support that. Yeah.
I'm about to learn Muay Thai. Just so y'all know, I'm about to be learning Muay Thai and like grappling and stuff. Cause let someone try me in the streets, your ass is getting pinned to the ground. Like Period. Like,
Period, fool.
You got size 11 shoes, so you just get one good kick across the face, and they ass is knocked the
they
fuck
period. And I got long nails, so you can scratch too.
out.
Period. Period.
Yeah. All right, last one, guys. Last one. Same guy. Lordville93 said, "Who has the best music for anime? Pop Smoke or 5EO Foreign?"
Who's the other person?
5EO Foreign.
Who is
Never
that?
heard of it, so we'll just go with Pop Smoke. RP.
I'm gonna go for Pop Smoke, I guess, because I don't know who that second person is. I'm sure the Woo can be, turned into anime some kind of way. If
Someone
Jodeci,
said they wanted drill music as an opening. I was like, that'd be dope if someone had drill music as the opening for anime. That'd be kind of cool.
That would be a dope anime idea. Like, because I had a coworker that has a dance team out here, and they do a lot of dance competitions. I work them, and then like doing one, almost like bring it just like an anime based on stand battles. That would be really dope, because I feel like it would be like up there with Haikyuu, because everybody talks about like how invested they get in Haikyuu, but stand battles, when stand battles start at a dance competition, it's crazy. So.
wait, a stand dance battle?
Yeah, so they call them stand battles, but it's like you throw them at each other. So it's like, let's say they do like a medium song, so and it's like two teams. Well, like the best dancers, whoever the dance instructor picks to do it. So they'll throw something out at the other people, but it's kind of like bring it kind of thing. Like, they're throwing all this stuff, and then the other people have to like respond to it, and then the judges pick.
I love doing that. I did that when I was in dance, but like when someone went at your spot, so like they'd be like, "Oh, I'm calling you out." So like we all get in a circle and they play music, and we have to do our dance mixed with like our own freestyling. I was in the front. I was like, "You ain't taking my spot."
Dance is intense. That would be a really good dope anime contest.
That would.
Right is spicy.
Gotcha.
As long as somebody just do like the whole not stomp the yard, you got served where they dancing in the rain type shit. That's
for a little sand.
I just need that. Like I just need that one good time.
I'm crying. I mean, some of them dance bad. I mean, if it's a dance, since dance has it's so broad, like with what you can do. There's so many different like dancing. That would be really good.
Because there's fusions, there's like jazz, hip hop fusion, there's jazz ballet fusion, jazz contemporary
dancing. Yes,
yeah, there's everything. All of those.
I learned along the way. Yeah, that would be really good. That would be really. I don't know how we got on that after that, but yeah.
All right, well,
I think. Sorry.
That concludes a spicy Ask Blanime. So let's get down to it. So
spicy.
No pressure, spicy. Top 5 anime and manga.
Oh my god, I'm usually the one asking this, so it's hard to be on the receiving end.
It's your time. This is your time to shine. It don't have to be in order though. So I feel like the order puts too much pressure, but you can just list out the top 5 though.
Outlaw Star. I love that anime.
Outlaw Star. Okay.
I don't know why. I don't know. I just fell in love with anime, but Outlaw Star definitely. Bleach. I love Bleach. I grew up with it, not knowingly. Looking back, I'm like, I actually remember this as a kid. But yeah, Bleach. I love the character Ichigo. I love how he's chilled and not like the typical shonen kid. Like he's actually a teenager and acts as a teenager does. Like he's annoyed because saying that's me. So it's like that. And cool women characters. 3. I'm trying to look around my apartment. Just Bungo Stray Dogs.
Okay.
Trying to think. My Hero. And what's the 5th one? I'm trying to look over my manga. Dorohedoro. Girl, almost.
Really?
Dorohedoro.
Yeah. I still haven't finished that. I need to finish it, man.
Haven't finished it either.
I love Dorohedoro. I guess the anime is cool, but I'm more excited for like what the manga has to do. So once that stuff gets animated, I'm just like, yeah, y'all gonna be in for a ride because it's a lot of stuff that happens. And it's made by a woman, so obviously that's why I love the series.
I respect it.
Makes sense.
Yeah, but it's good like story pacing and like you don't really know what happens in it. You kind of just like in chaos. And I love when series pull me into chaos and like feed me like details like throughout to like slightly understand, but not know the whole thing. That's why I like Castlevania too, because I did the same thing where it's kind of like, here's the world, you know, and here's these small details, like kind of. So yeah, those are like my 5, I guess. It always changes, but Outlaw Star is always there in Bleach.
That's fair.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed that JoJo's wasn't in your top 5.
I love JoJo, but it's top 10. Top 10, I love JoJo, but top 5, you know, it's yeah.
So when Stone Ocean gets animated, is it gonna crack your top? Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Jolene, my girl. I love her. Like, period.
Yeah, I need to see her in Jotaro's dynamic. I need that.
Girl, she don't like her. And rightfully so, because Jotaro treat women like trash and it's karma from to get a daughter who doesn't like him or men. So, yeah.
I need it.
They got some issues. They need to break some family curses, honey. Some generational curses with how they feel about their daddies.
Right, but they kind of they come to something in the end.
That's good. That's all that matters.
Yeah. So so I know you talked about a little bit, how everything came together and everything. I guess what age did you think that you decided to build a brand like Spicy Lady Entertainment?
It wasn't until I got into college, college part two, when I transferred after my AA. That was kind of like a dark place for me. So anime was kind of like my outlet for that, at times. Then when I transferred to UCF for like my main degree, entertainment management, I started like focusing more on what I wanted to do, because I knew I wanted to dance to be mainly a choreographer, and I wanted to open my own studio. But I still felt like I wanted more, because again, I love the whole entertainment field. So then that's when with my classes, I started realizing like I want my own entertainment company, where I can produce my own stuff, other people's stuff, other Black creative stuff. And that's kind of where I got my Instagram with that started, to where it's like I'll start with just promoting people and like doing a podcast, bring people on so they can promote their stuff, so they can kind of get like that outlet right now. And then when I'm able to make my own company and I can like bring them in and like, and work with and just get started in the industry. But yeah, it was like college. But cause like I had a degree that actually taught me stuff. Like not a lot of people can say that. So I'm really thankful that like I got a degree that it's funny, because the degree was like, when I was graduating from my other school, the degree had just started. Like it popped up. I was like, oh, it's new. So I was like, thank God, because I may have been working instead. But yeah, but I'm grateful that like, it came to be, that I'm in my last year. So
yay.
Okay.
Yes,
that's dope.
Wishing you a lot of success and no student loans going forward, because
actually, when I went into my loan thing, I was like, Lord, but then I looked at like the grants that I got, and it was more. I was like, okay, that's nice. I have more grants than loans. That's kind of nice.
So look, right.
There we go.
It's a silver lining, I guess.
A healthy balance, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I could have been in way more debt than what I'm actually am. So that's nice to know.
It is. So one of my biggest questions, because I always have questions about this, because I think about doing it. Like, how did you get into cosplaying? And like, what are the challenges that you feel like come with cosplaying?
I just started cosplaying unknowingly when I was a kid. Because at my school, Halloween, we were allowed to go to school in like costumes, and my mom, she was like, all right, you can go. So like at the time, Catwoman movie came out, And I was like obsessed with this woman. And like I watched the movie a billion times with my dad, and I was like, I want to cosplay as her. Well, I mean, for Halloween, and I'm like, I want the whip and everything. Mom was like, sure. But I was like, no, we're not. No, we're not. Why? Like, she's 8. We're not doing the whip. We're not. No. But after that, kind of like with dancing too, I was in costume, all that fun stuff, and I love putting on like a different, like pretend to be someone else for like 2 minutes. So having that like that mixed up with, you know, your favorite character kind of grew on me until like recently I started like cosplaying like a year or two ago. And after then I've been kind of like, you know, learning how to make things myself, which things to buy. The hard thing about cosplaying is finding things that fit you. And because I have like a thicker build, but also have a small waist, and some things are smaller than me. Some things, like, it just depends on the fabric. So it's kind of just knowing like what fabrics work for you, and like researching, you know, how to do certain things, all that fun stuff. But yeah, I was trying to make my Jolene cosplay, my grandma, but I'm like, I might just buy that. But it's time consuming. It really is. But yeah, that's what I'll just say. Like, I've never got any like racist, you know, things when it comes to cosplaying. I pretty much had like, I'm grateful enough to have like, you know, like good experiences with that. But I've seen it online, and it's like, I don't stand for that crap at all. Like, right, you know. So I always try to make the character adapt to me whenever I do it. So it's like, if I do a character, I don't feel like putting a wig, I'll just like style my hair with how the character is, or I'll just wear my fur out. I don't care. Like, you know, so it's kind of like those kind of things. But yeah, I love cosplaying. It's cool.
What's your favorite cosplay you've done so far?
It has to be between my Chun-Li and Ichigo. I got the most likes on my Ichigo one, mainly because I just had these bell-bottom pants that were long. Everyone was like, they kind of like Soul Reaper pants. I was like, they actually do. So I kind of just wore that. I had like a long like black jacket, and I have Ichigo's Bankai sword, and I kind of just tied like a white thing around me. So it's kind of like a chill cosplay, but I love Ichigo, so it's like, it was kind of like, you know.
I need to find that one because I'm here for all the Ichigo stuff. So yeah, that might be my favorite one. I haven't even seen it yet. I did see your Demon Slayer cosplay that you did. So you had the perfect Kanroji. What's her name?
Kanroji, Mitsuru. Yeah. For my birthday.
Nay, that's the Hashira with the pink and green hair.
I love her because like watching her, how like she's like a strong, and that's why like her marriage didn't work, and you know she was once a strong husband. I'm like, same sis, I relate to this. How she laughs at everything, because I laugh at everything. Like anything happens, I'm always smiling and laughing. So seeing her,
like Pat slandering me.
Huh?
Oh Lord.
Oh my God, no.
He is not gonna let that go.
Beef.
But yeah, I liked her, and I liked her like outfit, and she's just cute, you know, but she's still strong her own way. She's not like lesser than her other counterparts. But yeah, I liked her hair. Her hair is cool too. Like,
yeah,
pink and green. I haven't seen that before.
Yeah, that's a unique combination as far as anime characters go, because usually just one solid color. She had to double up on with the AKA color. So
not AK.
Definitely AKA colors. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. I did also see your Mirko cosplay, and I fuck with that one as well. So now as a follically challenged man, did it take a long time to braid your hair for that cosplay?
No,
I can't believe you just said that.
I have to ask because I don't know. I have to ask these hair questions because I don't have much experience with hair. So
my sister actually did it. It's when I first shaved, because like my sister is in cosmetology school, so she had like clippers. And I'm like, I want to cut my hair. And she's like, all right, let's do a section. And so she had it and she cut it. So because I love Storm. I was like reading her comics, because during that time Marvel comics were like free to read, so I was binging researching her and really researching her character, and like I love the mohawk, so like that's why I got it. So that's why I picked the white hair because Storm. But also tell us like I love Miracle too. Like, you know, all Black women characters with white hair, awesome. So but no, it didn't. It only took long because my sister was getting tired. But if we were to sit down, it probably would have taken like a day tops because they're kind of bigger braids, but they were long. But yeah, it took like a week only because we kept taking breaks. But regularly, it should take like a day, to be honest. But yeah.
Okay.
Chronicles. That's
I've been trying to
crazy.
get Nate. Well, we couldn't do it this year because of COVID and everything. But I want Nate to do Yoriichi so bad, but she won't.
Yes.
Please convince
I'm
her.
going to. I need to start buying stuff now, so I'm not like trying to be broke, trying to get everything at one time by next year.
Yoriichi's kind of simple. You just got to get like a black jumpsuit and like hand paint a butterfly or put a butterfly stencil on it. Girl, cut corners. Smarter, not
Yeah, work smarter,
not harder. Like,
yeah. Okay, I'll get with you on that because I definitely didn't even think about that. Because I have been on Pinterest and I was looking at like different ideas, but I was like, oh, I'm just gonna have to try to buy it. Now Amazon, I think I seen the shirt, and I was like, I can't remember how much it cost, but I was like, oh, I have to buy a shirt, pants, pants,
yeah,
wig,
a dance
and all this
bodysuit.
stuff.
Go to a dance site, get a dance bodysuit, and you can find like go thrifting, get her socks. Those socks are pretty like regularly, and then you probably have to make her little like foam thing. But if you don't want to do that, just full bodysuit, whatever. Good, get a nice little wave if you want to. If not, like just some things are simple than what it is.
Okay, that's.
Have you taken any of your cosplay talents to con before COVID?
Yeah, actually, JoJo again. I went to this local con, and I went because John Young Bosch was there, and I was like, I have to go. I love him. So I went, and he was there with like the DMC panel. So before that, I went to a JoJo panel who they had like the dub voices for part 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Laura Stahl, Jason Cassell, who plays everyone's best friend JoJo Okasu. So yeah, I was at their panel. Before that, they kind of had like a JoJo pose off, and that's why I went my Ichigo thing. And I went up and I did like the Giorno / Jolene like pose, and I won.
Oh, okay.
Hey. And I guess funny, my sister recorded it, and there was like a Nami there. And like, cause they're like, oh, they're putting their hands over each other. And like, I guess I got the most like yells, and she kind of like feels the type of way. And my friend, she was like, why is that Nami hating on you? I was like, oh, I don't know. Like, I don't know. But I won like a signed Okasu portrait from the part 4 cast. So yeah, that was
dope.
But going up, they're like, the guy was like, you're Ichigo. And I'm like, wow, like, thank you for noticing, cause it's kind of like a home type cosplay. But like, the fact like someone noticed that I didn't have like the complete wig or whatever, out, which was orange. So, it was like honey blonde. So it was kind of nice how he like announced it, like, you're Ichigo. I was like, wow, like, that's awesome. Like, you noticed that. And it'd be like, cool. You're the black version of Ichigo or whatever. And I'm like, no, you are Ichigo. So I was like, that's nice. So.
Good shit.
That's good. Aw. Mike went as a Master Roshi.
I did.
To a con.
Hey.
I did. I had a strategic advantage with Master Roshi because I was already bald. So, yeah, I bought the whole costume and everything, and like with the turtle shell, the orange shirt, the little white shorts, and them bad boys was a little shorter than I wanted to, but so I was kind of a thought that day, but it's cool. But the only thing it didn't come with was it came with like a little beard thing and the glasses and everything, but it didn't have the eyebrows. And so the day of, I was like, okay, I don't want my black eyebrows to show here. So I had like got some cotton balls, kind of like unraveled it a little bit and just kind of like glued it to my eyebrows, and it worked. It was perfect. So I wasn't ready for all the attention that I got that day at that con. Yeah, I got a lot of attention.
That's the thing. If you have a dope cosplay, like attention, like it's a lot sometimes because like with me, like my social battery can go down. So I'm like, hey, I don't want to be mean, but I need to reset. Like I don't feel like, but that's and I was trying to leave my friend who was Cammy, we got a lot of attention, mainly because I mean, obviously, Cammy and Chun-Li like asses were out, but other than that, it was just fun. I had a little girl come up to me and she was like, "I love your cosplay." She had her dad took a picture with me, and she was like, she was gonna cosplay as the girl from Kill Bill, like the girl with like the little like things. I was like, "You're down? Does she cosplay as that?" Like, but that's cool. So she was really excited because she kind of was like tugging at her dad, pointing. I was like, "Oh, where's she pointing?" I was like, "She loves Chun-Li. Can you take a picture with her?" I was like, "Sure." Like, I love doing that for like little girls who like to cosplay. Like, it's awesome because that was me, you know, cosplaying a little kid, but like, not going to like a setting like that, but like still, it's like fun. You get to be a character that you like relate to.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That is so cool. All these nice experiences from cosplaying.
I love it.
So how did you get into gaming?
I've always been into gaming. Like, as a kid, I went to a church, and I had like these church brothers because it's three of us. It's me and my two sisters, and it was three of them, and they're teenagers, so they're like my brothers, and they had gaming systems at the church. So we would go into like the kids' room, and we would like after a Bible study, they'd be like, put the game on, and like we play Dragon Ball Z, Budokai, we play Smash Bros, like all of this in church chilling. Like, and then Power Stone, they taught me how to play Power Stone. They taught me how to play a lot of games. So I just fell in love with like gaming because of that aspect. And I think I ended up beating one of them one time. They're like, "What? Oh heck no!" I was like, "What did I do?" But I'm competitive, so it fuels my competitive side when I'm not playing sports. So it's fun to play, get my frustrations out. You know, put a little Injustice 2 on, or you know, Fighters on, and get your anger out in a healthy way. So yeah, I love fighting games because of that. Like any other games, I'm like, I can't. I like to go straight through it. I don't like to log.
I beat Injustice 2 in like one day, and I immediately turned it in because I was over it. I was so mad at how short the story mode was. It
was pretty short, and it wasn't like hard. It was just like, here's a character and a character.
Yeah, it's just like they randomly pull up and fight. I'm like, all right, well,
yeah,
this is repetitive. Yeah.
But yeah, I love gaming because of, again, my church brothers. But you know, after that, kind of like my uncle bought me a PS2 when I was like, because I had like the first PlayStation with the little cartridges and stuff.
Yes.
I used to play like Mario on there and Crash. I love Crash Bandicoot. I'm glad the game's coming back. I'm like, my childhood, like that snowball round with like the big boulder snowball.
Yes. Anxiety. Oh my gosh.
So that, yeah, I played that. I played the classes like Pac-Man, like NBA Live.
Oh wow, NBA Live.
NBA Live 02, like those games. Like other than that, yeah, just it was like a part of like my family, I guess, after that. But it was fun.
This is random. Only it's along the lines of what we're talking about, but I know you were saying you got your name based off of the stand because it was named after Spice Girls. But I don't know if you know, like back in the day, on PlayStation, the original PlayStation, they had a Spice Girls game. So I had,
really?
Yes, girl. I used to get in trouble a lot because I was a crybaby. Well, a crybaby, sorry. Like if I was losing the game, I would start crying and throwing a fit, and my grandpa would be like,
"You cry now."
But see, I cry watching movies and stuff. Then I would just cry like if I was losing, I'd be like, the game is cheating, and like I would just like have a temper tantrum. My grandma they'd be like, no, game is going up. Like I can't deal with this. But the Spice Girls game, it was like you tried out to be a Spice Girl, so you just had to hit the notes. It was almost like Dance Dance Revolution, but with the controller. So like you would have to, if it was triangle, you would hit triangle at the time and hit the notes and then do it to hit the dance moves, and you got to be in the group and all that stuff. But I didn't know if I was the only person that had that game.
I had Spice Girl like stuff. Like I had like little like beauty kits. I had like the mirror and like the little like makeup thing as a kid. Yeah, I remember the set because they were on like the back. But yeah, I don't remember the game. That's crazy. I don't know. Have to look it up.
Yeah, I don't even. It had to be the late 90s because I was a kid. Like I don't even know if my little brother was born. So like it might have been the mid 90s. Like it was. Oh, I used to get in so much trouble because that was the one game I would just cry if I missed a note and like it would try to like boo me off. Oh, my grandpa would be like, no. Put the game up. You can't play for the rest of the night.
That's funny. When I lose, I just get quiet. Like, quiet because I get focused. Because, again, I don't like to lose. So I'd be like, focus. And then, especially if people talking crap, I'd be like,
Oh, so you like that meme
that
where
fuels me.
That meme where they sitting back and then they scoot up after
Yeah.
they start. Oh, okay. All right.
Like, that stuff fuels my soul. Like, talking crap and you beat me, oh, bad. All right, so I'm looking up all the moves. Like, X is what, this is not what blocking. I'm blocking you. Blocking. If I can't do anything, just block and dodge. You know, that's literally block and dodge. But yeah, I like it. It makes me focus. It makes me like I guess it's fun and focuses me at the same time because I want to get better. So that's fun. That's what I did with fighters for a long time. I was training in that to fight, and I wasn't like half bad. That's just funny. And same with Overwatch. I'm actually pretty good with Overwatch, which is all I play on my gaming channel, which I took a break of because Overwatch is ridiculous now. But
So I was just about to ask you about Twitch because I'm not too familiar with it like that. But I know people like, especially like gamers, do it. So like, how did you get your Twitch going? Like, or how does it? I guess because I'm just not familiar with it. I'm an old head. I don't know.
It's funny because I originally wasn't gonna make a Twitch because I felt like I wasn't like good enough for it yet. Because I'm like, I'm not that great of a gamer. But then like I remember I was in the dorms and a roommate of mine out of nowhere was like, make her Twitch channel. And I have yet to tell her about me wanting to make one. And I'm like, I'm like, girl, huh? She's like, no, like you talk about games, talk about all of this, like you should make one, a YouTube channel. So I'm like, all right, so I did, and like, you know, it was cool. Like, I have fun. I like to be on it because like I rage a lot in games. So I try not to do that a lot, but like sometimes I get when it's a good game, I'll just rage because I'm like, what the like? But yeah, it's fun because like, people have to see that. So I'm like, all right, cool. But yeah, I like it. I like to use it for like manga readings as well. Kind of like you can. It's not just gaming. You can use it for like other aspects. Some use it for like fitness or music or just daily vlogs or what have you. So it's not what people think it is. Kind of like how like OnlyFans is and other things. It's kind of just you content creating and you just being a face out there, pretty much like a social platform. So yeah, it's tough learning like the ins and outs of it because like rules about it that I haven't come in contact with yet. YouTube's the other issue, but yeah, Twitch is they're pretty cool. I want to say cool because there's some things with Twitch, but like it's cool. It's an outlet. So
still on games, I have a random question. So since you like fighting games, how do you feel about Jump Force?
No,
okay.
Jump Force.
All right.
My godmom came down because she's into anime too, which I love how my mom picked that, like, because growing up they love DC, whatever. Anyway, she was like, yeah, like I'm buying your cousins, your god brothers, the Jump Force pack. I'm like, why? He's like, what's so bad about it? I'm like, that's a trash. I'm like, God, mom, you're gonna pay $100 for a pack for trash graphics.
It's terrible.
I'm like, why would you waste your money on that? I'm like, starting naming other games that are out during that time. I'm like, have them play this game, anything but Jump Force. Why would you waste your money on that? And she's like, oh my God, the boys love it. I was like, no.
She said,
And Jump Force is terrible, and I'm like, I spent $60 on this game thinking it was gonna be good, and it wasn't.
That shit was ass.
And it just be adding popular characters. Like I'm a Saint Seiya fan, so seeing Saint Seiya, I was like, wow. But the graphics, I can't do the graphics. I'm just like, and there was so many like issues with it too. People were playing it like so many like bugs, and I'm like, this is y'all king. Like y'all love this game. Like, like I don't get it.
Like I get why am I not happy fighting alongside Yusuke? Like, why is like this should be made for me, but it still sucks. I'm like, bro, it's just.
And they keep adding new characters as if that's gonna help with sales.
There's
I'm like,
nothing else that y'all can do to help this game. Y'all just need to just throw in the tile. So.
When they added light, I was like, I know they just.
Bro, I'm like, what's
you just add, like what he gonna write you like that's what I said. You coming after him and he just
I'm like now y'all playing around. Now y'all just playing around now. Like I don't know.
Wait, so Light's a playable character now? what the fuck is he gonna do?
Run and write your name down.
Imagine Light, running up on Vegeta before he even gets to his pen out. It's over with.
No question. But if Toriyama had anything to do with the game, Vegeta would still lose. So, and I hate that.
Nate hates Toriyama. She hates him.
You love me.
I'd be so pissed if he lost. Like, if that was legitimately like I would be pissed.
Look up on YouTube and see Light versus Vegeta. I guarantee is somebody recorded that fight.
Yeah, some verses or whatever.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had to ask you about Jump Force because I hate Jump Force like deep within my soul because it let me down really, really bad. So I had to ask.
I'm not gonna lie, seeing like the trailer, I was like, this don't look good. People were hyping up. The first trailer they were hyped the hell out of it. But then seeing like the actual gameplay trailer, I was like,
I'm niggas. I was hyped for it.
I'm niggas.
I was like, I don't know about this one.
Yeah. So what if you had to put it in the top 5 video games? Which one would you put up there?
I'm not like a seasoned gamer, so like I can only.
You ain't gotta be seasoned. It don't even have to be like no current shit. It can be like back in it can be Nintendo 64 shit.
I enjoyed Power Stone. I love that game as a kid. Power Stone was. I tweeted about it recently. I think my check way people were talking about it because I'm like Rogue. As a little girl watching Rogue, a black character turn into a fire, basically goddess in the game, I was like, yes, I play her all the time now. Like she was my main. But just like the dynamic of the game, I felt like the graphics were great as a kid. Looking back, I'm like, those graphics were bad. But as a kid, I was like, they're so HD. Oh my god, like, it's so HD. But I just love like the concept. It was like a puzzle game within like a fighting game. Like I felt like it was really cool. Smash Bros. When I was a kid, I liked it. Now it's like kind of I don't play that much. But I did like playing that. I used to play with like a lot of my my mom's like friends' kids who happen to be boys. So I used to like play games with guys a lot because I was a tomboy. So definitely Smash. Dragon Ball Z Budokai. That was my game. Like that's my first not first intro with Dragon Ball Z because I watched when I was like in kindergarten, but like the first like Dragon Ball Z like anime game I played, and I liked that game a lot. But
I think Budokai 2 was my favorite out of the 3. Was it 2 that I liked the most? I think it was 2.
Yes, that's not everyone else's favorites. I only played it because again my church brothers had the game. But yeah, Budokai. I'm trying to think what the games my uncle sent me as a kid. Was it Need for Speed or
shit,
whatever?
Need for Speed.
Need for Speed. My grandma bought us the.
My mom did too. Yeah,
me and my brother both had a wheel and the gas pedal and everything. Me and Davion being that bitch.
Need for Speed and Midnight Club. Oh,
Midnight.
Yeah. My mom was mean though. She thought like I'll just buy one wheel and one gas pedal, and my daughters will share. My 3 daughters will share
one.
Like, no.
Me and my brother used to get in the fight. Literally, my mom was like, she would take it away, and my grandma ended up buying a second one. And we actually, my dad ended up buying a PS2 for himself because we would not get off of. Yeah, he had his own PS2 in the room because he was like, y'all niggas are wild. Yeah,
like that was fun. Oh, and Crash. I had to put Crash up there because that was like I probably had the most like time on that game than any other game that I played back then. Oh my god, Nicktoons Unite. Boom, that's my list.
Nicktoons.
Nicktoons Unite. It was like it was like the Nickelodeon game where they had like all like the cartoon characters like Danny Phantom, SpongeBob, Timmy, Fairly Odd Parents, Jimmy.
So what were they doing?
They were going to each of their realms because I think I forgot which one was basically trying to take over all the realms of the Nickelodeon verse. So they kind of like plopped all the characters together. So like you first start off with Danny Phantom's realm. And I love Danny Phantom. And if anyone tried to take that character away from me, I was like throwing a fit. I was like, no, Danny Phantom is he can possess like other characters. Like I love playing him. But yeah, that was my game because I love Nickelodeon. Like those are like all my favorite characters. I never finished that game because I never made it past SpongeBob's level, which is like level 2. But yeah, that game was fun to play. I love Danny's like realm I love that cartoon as a kid. So those are my games. More classics than like current. The current ones are cool, but like those were like my childhood, I guess.
I respect it.
Understandable.
I think I used to be. I was a lot heavier in games when I was younger than now. Now I just play pretty much primarily sports titles, and then throw in some Xenoverse 2 and throw in some Red Dead Redemption. Actually, no, I do play a bunch of stuff. Now I think about it, Spider-Man. I'm really hyped for this. This Miles Morales. I'm really hyped for that.
Yeah.
Which system do you usually play off of?
I have a PS4. I'm trying to get a Pro. We'll see what this PS5 is. But
I'm getting a PS5.
The graphics look like movie quality. I'm like, goodness gracious, like dang. But then Sony being stingy with the price, so I'm like, look, when this cool money come in, they need to hurry up and let me know because I'm trying to move out. But I'll stay later.
Facts.
That means me getting a PS5. But
how much you think they gonna drop it for? About $5.99, $6.99?
I think $5.99.
I feel like. People say 1,000. I'd be like, I can see if it's 1,000 because of how the graphics and the engines are, and how like you can choose between digital and not having digital. Those like looking on all the accessories and how like the sleek lookness. I can definitely see them trying to type that up to like 1,000.
$8.99, $9.99.
Yeah,
I think that Xbox is gonna be like 7, 8.
Yeah,
because they were watching it. I think they just released the official like Xbox thing because Chad was watching it. Like
the thing was yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm. So it was yesterday. He was watching it because we get Xbox over here.
Tell Chad to come on over to the dark side.
I would probably, growing up, I was a PlayStation person until I started hanging out with y'all niggas like that, and then had to go to the Xbox crew. But he did say that all the games are going to be on Game Pass now. So, and I don't think they're going to have an optical drive at all on the new Xbox.
Because I had a 360 a while back. But my mom mainly used it for like to watch movies on. I use it the most.
She used it as a DVD player. I'm dead.
Yes.
I'm dead.
Literally, like, but she got or like the Connect, so like she got like Dance Revolution and like those other like games that Xbox had at the time where they kind of use them the family like Connect dynamic. Yeah. So it was fun.
Wow.
I played Call of Duty on it, to be honest. But yeah, but then it broke because like we had this really bad like storm and it, like got struck by lightning. So yeah, that's God saying PlayStation, stay with PlayStation.
Yes. I found out today for the Miles Morales game that they're gonna have an optional 4K 60 frames per second mode for that game. So I need it in my life. I
follow the guy who like modeled for it, and I'm like, that's cool. I would love to model for a video game, like especially after same with Last of Us 2. I follow a girl who modeled for Dina, and she was watching like how people hate her character, and I'm like, they must suck to model for a character that everyone like hates. Like, I
see all that game like that hate for it, and then I saw the first game on it was like on sale for $15. I was like, damn, do I need to buy this game?
Yeah, the first game is better. My ex was another heavily gamer, so I used to watch him play all the time. He played The Last of Us, and I was scared watching it because like those clickers are like crazy to move around certain levels. So, and I felt like Last of Us 2 was more of a story. It was definitely more story based, I feel like, than the like action type. That's what I feel like. Which, I mean, rightfully so, what happened, but it was still cool when I watched it. I want to play it because I don't have the patience for it.
Right.
I really don't. Like, but yeah, the first one, I feel like the first one's definitely better.
I feel like
a good game.
I respect it. So where do you see your brand going within the next year?
That's been the thing I've been dealing with. Is like realizing like what else I want to do. I do want to start making like my own content instead of just the news part. Which don't get me wrong, I love the news part, but like I love dancing, so I want to make more like dance choreographies, like concept videos. mainly with anime stuff. So I want to focus more on production of that and trying to like sleek more of my stuff into like my social medias and even like asking around for people who are interested in it, kind of just like marketing and building that aspect and then going from there, honestly, and getting more connects in the entertainment field, you know, because your girl needs a job.
Feel you. Feel you on that.
So yeah, just like I will use it for like just for networking and more like building myself up and making me have more of a reason to like create. Because it's hard to get, you kind of get like caught up in like everyone else's work, which is awesome, but sometimes you forget about your own projects that you have. So I've been learning how to like balance the two, when to say no, when to say yes, and just when to balance like my own creative time to create those kind of things.
That's fair. You'll be fine. Keep doing it. And the dance thing, I can't dance. I'm taking dance classes and stuff right now. But if you need like somebody to do simple stuff for you, I got you.
Yes, I love it because like I've now people are into cosplay, so I'm like I want to have like the cosplay aspect with dancing because I mean it's kind of goes hand in hand. So as people in Atlanta are like, huh, like what you gonna do? What? I'm like, I got it. It's okay. Just put it on. Don't worry about it.
Right.
We'll figure it out.
That'd be dope. That'd be really dope.
Yeah, it's a lot. I tried to do a Birds of Prey one, but like COVID happened, so I was like, crap. But yeah. I was gonna be like at a comic book shop, and I was gonna have like girls come in and like basically turn into like the comic book characters and like dance throughout the whole like store. We had like it set up with like the manager and everything of like the comic book shop. And then COVID happened. I was like, crap.
It messed everything up.
It did. It definitely did. Well, hopefully well, we know how things are really going, but hopefully soon enough you'll be able to finish it. That'd be so exciting.
Yes, I can't wait to post that. Like it's been on like my heart to do it because I'm like, yo, like even though the Birds of Prey movie wasn't that great, but still I love DC like characters and DC women characters are like my favorite. So I do want to have like the whole like women symbionts and empowerment type thing.
Yeah, I'm so here for it.
Did you enjoy the Birds of Prey movie? Okay.
It was
that face is
see, I didn't want to be, misogynist, so I hated the movie, so I was okay. All right, just making sure. All right, okay.
It was just a movie, which is what DC is known for, is just making movies and not really have like substance to the characters.
Their animated movies are so good and their live action are terrible.
I just don't know why it doesn't translate, but I just felt like they could have did better. I didn't like what's her name? Cassandra Cain's character. They made her really annoying. And I didn't like it like that. But I love Harley Quinn. But it's just, it was okay.
It was too much. It was a lot going on, and I was like, I didn't finish watching the movie. I was just like, I can't watch any more of this. And it's not because I was just like, this story just isn't good. Yeah,
the story. They try to add like two many subplots, and they try to make it like come together, and it just the way it came together was it wasn't not for me. It ain't it. Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, I had to ask because I was like, man, look, I hope. No. I hope I'm not, because I actually got a little bit of backlash on that take because I said that on Twitter. I said that Birds of Prey might be the worst DC movie to date, and some girl mentioned me. What did she say? What the hell did she say? She said something crazy to me and I can't remember. Oh fuck, what did she say? She said my misogyny jumped out and something else. I was like, bro, what? I was like, it just wasn't a good movie. It don't have nothing to do with that.
Yeah, and I understood why she probably came for you. Like before the movie even like premiered, like men were coming out and saying that it wasn't gonna be good. So like, women were really like taking to social medias to like, protect it. But me, I kind of kept my mouth closed because I'm like, let's watch it first. Because, before we, yes, men shouldn't be out the nerds, you know, who are like, oh, it's not comic accurate, blah blah type shit and whatever. Like, yeah, we can get on them, but like, we haven't watched the movie yet, so let's like hold off first, like before, you know. But yeah.
See, I'm an equal opportunity slanderer because I watch all the DC. I watch all the Arrowverse shows, and
don't get me started.
Yeah. So I watch all the Arrowverse shows, and so I was fucking with Supergirl to a certain point, and then it got real bad. I was never fucking with Batwoman because it was just bad from the jump.
She's black now, so you know.
We just talked about that. I'm excited for her to be black. Yes, I'm excited for the black girl. Yeah, so hopefully that shit's good. I was fucking with Legends at first, and then it just got real bad. Unfortunately, Flash got bad this past season. It's just
and Flash and Legends were like my two favorite shows. 'Cause I watched Arrow when Arrow got ridiculous, and I was like, "You gonna let them talk to you like that, my dog?" But okay, those your friends, none of my friends. But then I stopped watching it because it just got too ridiculous. Too many Lazar Pit deaths. I was tired of everyone coming back from the Lazar Pit. Like,
yep.
And they brought Constantine in. I was like, all right.
Yep.
And it got canceled. Season finale was done. And I was like, thank you to like whatever. Flash was my baby. I love the Flash.
I love the Flash, but it was bad this past season. It
just they tried to make Barry into Oliver, and I didn't like that route. Where it's like Barry's personality is fun-loving, optimistic. He can still go through dark things, but don't make him turn into Oliver. And they were saying like, "Oh, you're thinking like Oliver now." I'm like, why even say that?
Yeah,
like, why?
Shut up.
Like, stop. And it's kind of ridiculous. I love Legends. Legends were like the freaking misfits of everyone. They're hilarious. I love Vixen. I'm a huge Vixen stan. Firestorm was cool, but they hold their black characters. I'm sorry, they hold them, and I had to stop. I had to stop watching after that. After Mari left, but then like came back. But
yeah, came back, but it wasn't her. Yeah,
I was like, throw it away. I don't want it. I was already mad that you made Firestorm the help. You made Jackson the help on the ship.
Yeah. He was a fucking mechanic. Like, all right, bro.
He can work a freaking spaceship now? How are those two parallels?
Because he knows his way around the car, and now he can fix a high-tech, futuristic spaceship. I was like, all right, bro. Mari, yeah, they 100%. And her little love story with what old boy, and I was like, all right, man, this is...
Because I'm like, so how? Because first of all, it's the grandma in Legends. Because remember, they went back in time. They got the grandma from the JLA. Because Mari was an Arrow, and she had her own separate animated cartoon, which is on the CWC, which I loved.
I've seen it. Yeah,
pissed me off again. But so like, however that love story with what's his name, I'm like, so how did Mari come to play? And then you kind of see her like take time off from the Legends, and then she has this girl who she adopted. And I'm like, so is that Mari's mom? So you're trying to play the thing like Mari really isn't related to her?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what is no? So I didn't like how they were writing her character, how they just had her necklace snatched every damn episode to where she was powerless. I was like, all right, I'm over it. Like, stop. Like, it's plot. I don't like it.
Yeah, the only show I've consistently liked out of all the shows is Black Lightning, and
that's what everyone's.
Yeah, Black Lightning is the only one I'll consistently like because it's not corny like the other shows. So
it's on purpose. I feel like definitely on purpose because they talk about real issues on there. Like you can't be on that show.
Right. Exactly. So I'm praying for the Arrowverse because it's looking real bad right now all around. So hopefully this reboot on Batwoman and everything else, like hopefully it comes full circle and just gets better because the Flash was like the foundation. Like Arrow, well, of course Arrow was the foundation, but Flash, that was my shit, and they really fucked it up this past season. So, praying for the Arrowverse, but yeah. So I mean, we got some anime news, and then we can get out of here, guys. So, in Black Excellence, Black-owned anime studio D'Art Shitaijo. I don't know. I cannot never get that name right. I'm so sorry, guys. Animates the Weekend Snow Child music video. Did anybody see that music video?
I saw a little bit of it.
I saw the clips. I didn't see the whole video. It looks really good.
Ooh.
They even worked on like Castlevania stuff. I was like,
They
wow,
worked on
that's
JoJo's. They worked on a lot of stuff. We talked about it on the previous episode. So I need them to animate God Punch on the cool.
period.
Yes.
Okay.
And all my manga friends, I need them to animate them. Yeah. So yeah. So I just want to highlight that in Black Excellence. We have a black anime studio animating the Weeknd's music video. So that's all I can say is I'm proud of them. I'm really proud of them. I'm looking forward to see what they do next. And I was following them whenever they had like a few thousand followers, and now they like up to 50,000 or something like that. So they steadily just getting these fans and getting this support. So I'm excited for them, man. Let me see, Nay. Look how happy she is.
She already know.
Agretsuko
season 3.
Oh yes.
I can't wait. August 27th. I cannot wait. Oh my gosh, I love Agretsuko.
A lot of anime is about to drop on Netflix in August. So Nay, I guess you're excited from what it looks like here. So
I'm super excited. Yeah, right now I love Agretsuko. That show is so relatable.
It's hilarious too, especially season 2. Season 2 was hilarious. Like the work girlfriends, like they're like that bitch mode.
Oh my gosh, baby! Well, somebody actually cosplayed
the bird girl.
So they cosplayed. Yes. And I was like, she killed it.
I saw.
Killed it. But yeah, like season 2 was. Mike, you gotta watch. Season 2 was funny when Agretsuko started dating that, and they had her in all the blogs and shit. She had to take off from work. I'm like, this is so funny. You know, it's funny if Chad was like, "Oh, you watched it without me?" I was like, "Yes, I did actually," because I told you I was gonna keep going. It's just funny.
I don't trust Chad because Chad works 18 hours a day and still is like 500 episodes into One Piece. I don't know. I don't really trust Chad. Like, I don't know what he be doing.
I don't either. I still haven't figured that out, how he watches so much stuff. But he liked Agretsuko. He said it was funny. I'm going to get some more Agretsuko merch here soon, too. I'm super excited for that.
Okay.
Look, see?
Me too. That show's hilarious and relatable, like you said. Like I see myself in her where it's like you try to be nice, but like them rage issues, saying that's again video games.
Girl, yes, especially when old dude started working there and like kept emailing them trying to go to HR. Yes. I'm like, this is so real. Like this is how corporate America works, and they are nailing this on the head. So I'm here for it. I'm so excited. Yay.
Well, I guess they're excited for Agretsuko season 3. So that's August 27th. That's Netflix, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. It doesn't look like my kind of anime, but I'll try to give. I'll give season 1 a shot one of these days. I got so much shit on my list that I haven't caught up on. So
it's a nice little binge. Like the seasons tend to be kind of short. So
yeah, they're only like 15 minutes, right?
Yeah, so it tends to be. It's just a nice little binge you want to watch. You want to like put something on, But it's hilarious. So they're gonna be like next episode, and then you're done, like in a day.
Yes, it's a quick one. They're so funny.
Legend of Korra is coming August 14th to Netflix. I've seen all the regular Avatar. I think I've only seen book 1 of Legend of Korra, and I heard it gets kind of wild towards the. I don't want to say wild towards the end of the show. I feel like I've heard that they did a bit too much with the Korra's love story.
This love the love triangle.
The love triangle, yeah.
It was a mess. Yeah, I love Legend of Korra. People give her, slack, whatever carry. But as a kid growing up, I loved Avatar. So watching when Legend of Korra came out, I was in like high school. So I was like Avatar came out like 2008. I think Legend of Korra came out in like 11 or 12 or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
So watching it, I was like, thank you. Cause I was like, yo, I want like a girl Avatar, So coming with Korra, how she actually wanted to be the Avatar versus Aang, who ran away from it.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of see. You see that, you kind of see Team Avatar, basically like raise this new generation to where they protect the Avatar, to where Korra is kind of like privileged in that aspect and almost like sheltered. So it's like she wants to fight, but she doesn't know the current events. So again, like another like dilemma like that. So like seeing those two dynamics where like they're opposites, it was nice. How she's always about that action. Sometimes she need to chill out, but I mean, same. You know, came to her friends, she didn't really think rationally, but yeah, I liked her. I liked Legend of Korra. Her love triangle didn't make sense in the end, but it happened, so cool. Like it is what it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I like I said, I've seen I think all of the first book, but I haven't really seen too much after that. I think I stopped watching it whenever it was airing, back like way back when. Yeah. Let me see. Goblin Slayer movie finally got announced. Let's see, July 28th. Damn, what day is it? Okay,
So
I
by
guess.
the time it drops, they'll probably.
Yeah, I can't believe this is theatrical. So are they actually gonna put this bad boy in the theater?
No, I think it's digital streaming.
Oh, okay. Well,
so it's on Crunchyroll's like movies things that they're having.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need that. So, we hadn't seen nothing from Goblin Slayer since like early last year. So I'm excited.
Oof.
Yeah, I like the darkness of Goblin Slayer outside of that episode 1.
The first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
The thing is, we've seen way worse in anime, so I don't know if you made a big deal about it. Yes, I've seen way. Have y'all watched Berserk or read? Like we've seen way worse.
But I hear a lot about Berserk. I tried to watch the first episode of the more recent one, and I wasn't feeling the art style, so I didn't continue watching.
You have to watch the movies.
That's what Pat told me.
Batum was kind of bad at the beginning.
Batum is not worse.
I mean, there are some dark. No, I guess it was because they were goblins. It was just like, what the? I had to turn. I was trying to watch that at work. I was like,
no.
I was like, I gotta turn this off. These people they already be looking at my phone weird. They used to at my old job, but pass by me and kind of see them. Like, oh, you're watching cartoons? Yeah, whatever. So I was like, y'all already think I'm watching cartoons, but if y'all seen some cartoons doing that, y'all be ready to, fire me. So turn this off.
I learned the hard way with High School DxD. I was like, oh, I cannot watch this in public at school at all.
Oh, crying. That's so funny.
But yeah, I was like, we've seen worse in anime. I feel like, and Goblin Slayer didn't even like show like what was happening. Not saying it wasn't bad, but like for them to like kind of like go uproar about the anime, I was like, we've seen far worse, guys. Like we've seen some people getting like mutilated. We've seen like mutilated bodies getting, other things done to them. So I'm just like, I didn't really see, but that's my opinion.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. What's your opinion?
I like the series, though. I did like the series.
Yeah, the series did end up. I want to know what he looked like. I feel like I was like looking at a Wizard Kelly.
I'm dead.
Ending or something, because I'm like, I don't want to show his face, but we know it's him. I feel like he's gonna be like real handsome too.
He got to be fine. He gotta be fine. Like
he got. I'm like, yeah. Oh man, I ain't gonna have to show this nigga face. I'm ready to watch that actually.
Last bit of news, and this is mainly news for me. Digimon Adventure Last Evolution Kazuya anime film English dub trailer was streamed, and they're gonna drop the show on Amazon Prime, iTunes, Microsoft. Let me see. Yeah, all that's gonna be dropped on September the 29th. So it's like the last film for the original cast of Digimon when they're all a little bit grown up. So I'm still watching Digimon now, the new anime. So my nostalgic meter is off the charts for this kind of shit. So yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I'm excited.
Yeah,
anybody can add me on it too.
Yeah, because I remember seeing like the movie and I watched the trailer. I was like, this is kind of sad. I kind of remember all of it.
Yeah.
Dang, like so seeing that how like and then like they remade it for that, they remade like the old series for that. I was like, dang, we're gonna be crying in the club when we watch this movie. It's just like they're growing up with us. I like when animes do that, where it's like they know it's like a childhood favorite for people our age to see like those kids be our age. It's like, dang, I'm old.
Right. Like we grew up with y'all. Like, damn. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm excited. I'm here for all things Digimon. I think I'm one of the few supporters of Digimon. Yeah, that's it for news. Do we got any kind of announcements? Spice, you got anything that you want to promote coming up soon for you? Anything like that?
Patreon on the way. I'm still working on it and trying to make content, stuff like that. So like, be on the lookout for that. More live reactions to my YouTube channel. I'm still trying to work the copyright thing. The first video did good, so I'm trying to make sure that stays that way. But yeah, more videos like that. And yeah, there's more content on the way. Because again, like, my dancing thing, when these studios open up, I've been focusing on that. So more dance concept videos, like anime theme. So
stop what y'all are doing now and go peep all of Spicy's content, and then go subscribe to her Patreon.
Donations.
We need that.
Donations.
We need to support our Black content creators.
You see, he finally doing the school.
Donation.
That school was supposed to be built 20 years ago.
It was. I seen a flyer. It's gonna be virtual. It's like $350 a month or something, and they're gonna do like
$350 a month for a school.
I seen this. Somebody shared. Dang it! I have to. If I go, I'm gonna go back through my likes from today, and I'll tag you in it. I was like, so after all of this, it took Corona to get the school up and popping. I don't know if that was a real flyer that he made. His email was on there, but somebody else posted it, so I don't know if it was real.
No, he got the game fucked up for $350 a month for school. Yeah, it's a no from me. Michaela won't be at his school.
Bye. Bye.
Yeah, Dr. Umar, you wilding on that one, my boy.
I beg your pardon.
Yeah.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, and there's a $250 registration fee per student.
Yeah.
I think it's still a all boys school.
Dr. Umar, respectfully kiss my ass. It's a no.
Oh, it's $325 a month. 4th grade.
Dang.
African males only. 40 students maximum.
Why?
3 days each week, 6 hours each day, 4 quarterly in-person weekend retreats. All classes taught by Dr. Umar.
Bye.
Parents responsible for textbooks. Bi-monthly field trips. I'm wondering if
it's online.
Starting in September.
Monthly school trips and retreats. It's Corona. Everything's closed. How you gonna do that?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm wondering, was this real? I need to go to his. Does he have a Twitter? I don't even follow Dr. Umar.
I think I do follow him.
I'm surprised he ain't got booted off of Twitter. Honestly, from how people take some of his stuff.
He's a meme.
Oh yeah, as far as announcements go, I did want to shout out to Kasha. She's doing a lot more stuff for her cosplay page. So for everybody that doesn't follow Kasha's cosplay page, it is Empress of Sankofa, and I'm not going to spell it right now because I've had a few drinks, but I will put the link to Kasha's Instagram in the description as well, so y'all go support her cosplay page. And yeah, I think that's all I got for his shout outs and announcements and stuff. Nate, you got anything?
No, I don't. Thank you, Ashanti, for doing this with us.
Yes, thank you so much.
I always get nervous to ask people if they want to collab.
But everybody likes you though.
I feel it. No, thank you for having me. And I know, saying like sometimes I'm like, how do I word this? Like I don't know. Like I don't seem like I'm too straightforward or like whatever. Like so, it's a lot of semantics that go into it. But me, hey, you wanna sure. Why not? Like, pretty easy.
I was like, oh, she was so nice about it. Cool. Which everybody's been nice about it. But like you said, you just get nervous because you never know. It's
hard to gauge people's reactions over the internet. Like, and that's where my anxiety comes in sometimes, where I'm like, I don't know if I can be myself yet with certain people. Some people you gotta warm up to or whatever. So like what works for them, what doesn't work for them. But yeah, it's nice when they can like let loose, be like, yeah, that's fine. I'm like, awesome, cool. I was so happy. So thank you again, because I was really nervous.
Thank you.
Thank you, though. I had a lot of fun tonight.
Yes,
Good.
yes, we had fun too.
I look so greasy.
Just know I'm still watching the tweets that you like. So
Oh Lord,
It's such a
okay.
creep.
before you decide to like some slander against me again, just know that I will see it.
Okay.
All right.
Be aware of that.
I'm so-
You meant
I'm
that. I felt that.
That's right.
I'm petty.
I look so greasy. Oh my God. That's embarrassing. I did a new skin routine this week, and I feel like I look greasy. I moisturized actually, but I feel like I look.
I
And
got
oily,
a
but
big forehead. This shine.
Girl.
It's okay.
You got a big forehead. This look, Mike is like, I'm not worried about it. Wait till that Fenty men's skincare line come out. Jen get you the whole set. Just wait. You're gonna be over here glistening, looking like I feel like I look like a butterfly. It's okay.
Wait, Fenty coming out with some men stuff?
Like a skincare line. You didn't see that picture?
No.
With her and it was like her and everybody was saying it was Travis Scott, but it was really ASAP.
Oh, it was ASAP. Yeah, I saw that picture.
But
Yeah.
I think she's dropping like a skincare for men line.
Oh, I thought that
got some
nigga's
nice
skin was
skin.
just nice already. Okay.
He's got some nice.
Rihanna, and that he does have nice skin, but I think he probably whatever skincare routine.
Listen, if I get me some Fenty for men, I got my first pedicure last week, Spicy. So if I keep getting this pedicure and I get me some Fenty for men, I'm gonna be a bad bitch on y'all. Y'all better watch it. All right, listen. I'm gonna put my Master Roshi shorts on and go out to the store. And Jen better not say shit to me either.
Them chubbies.
I'm gonna be a whole.
Chubbies.
I'm gonna be a whole hoochie out here.
Bye. I'm crying.
No. Yeah. Let me see. Oh yeah. Recommendations, and we'll get out of here. So I did kind of peep a anime called Trinity 7. I have no idea if it's good or not. Spicy, you seen that one at all? No.
I've heard about it. I don't think I've watched it yet, but I've seen it here and there.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen any of it, but it did look good from what I read. And actually, let me put my reading voice on and read the synopsis, and then we can go. Trinity 7, not Trinity Blood. Trinity. Oh, that's not the right one. Where'd it go? Okay. Anyway, Arata Kasuga's life falls apart as a bizarre incident causes worldwide destruction and takes his cousin Hijiri Kasuga to another world. To resolve this phenomenon and bring back Hijiri, Arata enrolls in Royal Biblia Academy. I don't know how to say that word. Yeah, so I think actually is this the harem that I watched? It might be the harem that it is the one. Yeah, so the animation, I did watch this one. The animation looks really good on this one. If you're into harems, this might be one for you. Y'all watch it and y'all tell me what y'all think about it. Trinity 7. It is dubbed and subbed on Verve. So yeah. On that note, this has been episode 83 of the Blanime podcast. Again, Spicy, thank you so much for joining us, and we would love to talk to you again in the future as well. Please stay safe. You're in Florida, so I really have to ask you to stay safe. Not that Texas is too much better, but on that note, guys, wash your hands, wash your ass, watch anime, wear a mask. And we are out of here. Skr.
Gurren Lagann at the end of Gurren Lagann when they
I can't believe that. Oh, poor
Aaron's gonna be punching the air when he listens to it.
I am crying.